Yo.
Oh my
What I told you. What I told you.
You
Exactly.
know
What's going on?
You go straight MTV.
Straight
Yep.
into it.
What's it?
That's
What
J.
was this shit in the summer?
URL?
Straight
that
Terrence.
is
the summer
Terrence
show they
J,
had?
right? He
T-
can't even
TRL?
be AJ. You straight Terrence J.
Straight Terrence.
Y'all gave me Terrence J.
Was it TRL when they did the spring break shit?
Yes, I think that
When
is
they're on the
TRL.
beach.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's going on, guys?
Come on, guys. Be urban.
Everybody, welcome to the Beats and Chill podcast. This is episode 45.
Yeah.
Episode 45. We are back in the building. I know we took like a week off. You know what I
I
mean?
had COVID.
Things have
basically.
happened, you know, but we gotta
Motherfucker
talk
was
about
sick.
it. And as you can see, we got a special guest on the couch with us today. My homie, my brother,
Special, bro.
Uncle Des.
Yeah,
Special,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
Put the round of applause in here when you get a chance.
Host of the Desmond Fosterchild podcast. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me featured on there before. But glad to have my homie here today. And we just finna hang out, talk some shit, you know. I ain't see everybody in almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
How's everybody
Y'all ain't
doing?
fucking excited to see me?
No,
No,
look like the same dude we saw 2 weeks
Right?
ago.
Like what?
I guess
You ain't got
makes
no
sense.
goals in your mouth or nothing. I mean,
Oh yeah, them things they coming though
Damn.
for the Dolph show, right?
We're getting new guests. We get new
guests.
fucking casts around this motherfucker today.
he gonna kick us
I
off.
was,
It's
I'm
gonna be
lost.
the
'Cause I was like,
Joe
am I out? Is that,
We
is
at the
that
Joe
it?
Budden
I get my
podcast.
10 minutes. We out? All right.
Yep, show's over.
Shit. Desmond, how you been, bro? Back on the scene.
I'm good now. I'm great now.
Okay.
What happened before?
Niggas was out here fucking losing their mind, bro.
Yeah, I feel
It was
Oh,
heavy
yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
why the podcast is down right now. But we're coming back. Soon come.
Yeah.
I just came to
what's
talk
up.
shit straight up.
Hey, for sure.
I hit hometowns like y'all doing guests
Hey,
because I'm a fan now. That's the thing.
That's cool.
'Cause I'm a
Appreciate
fan
it,
now.
man. Yeah.
I gotta go back to the back catalog because I stopped listening for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've listened to like first 2, 3 or so.
Yeah.
Like first started. I can't remember who.
And then
was
the
on it.
Zooms
Was
came.
that-
was
Was everybody on it to begin with?
The
Yeah,
first episode.
well,
I'm a fan now.
No, I was
Jasmine
I'm saying I gotta go
engineering
back to the
low-key.
back catalog.
Jasmine
Yeah.
was a
Check it out
screen
now.
man.
Jazz
Yeah.
was like engineering low key and peanut
Now I'm on
gallery
the
laughing
show.
and all that. You know, you
Okay.
just hear her laughing in the background.
Now I'm on the show.
Yeah, now she on the show. Upgraded.
Yeah,
Upgraded.
yeah. Interns turn up the.
Hey,
Yeah. I did start off as an intern. Wow.
You did. You did.
2
Don't
years
y'all
ago,
get any
actually.
ideas out there trying to come fake the funk?
I don't know.
Nah.
Trying to think y'all finna
Yeah.
get on.
Theirs didn't have a camera.
Yeah, that's
That is
true.
very true.
Theirs is just
You needed a
Making
laptop
beats,
that needed to
being
be plugged
Darius.
into the wall.
being
Now
vegan.
look at him.
We just vegan and making beats.
Vegan.
That's,
Yeah, Darius vegan, man.
he's like, what?
Vegan
All
and
right.
making beats. Oh, that's funny.
But nah, man. Shit, what we talking about today? What are we talking about? For one, first of all, one.
Wait.
The reason why
This man needs a microphone, bro. This man needs a microphone because I be listening. I'm
my
like, what that nigga say? And niggas be looking over here like,
we were looking dead. I was like, what the?
I've been told.
who are we looking at? Who's that nigga talking?
I just hear
You the
I
screen
hear-
man. And the hometown
like
tried to
that.
shut him down. Like,
Listen,
nah.
I'm like, damn, bro, what that nigga say? And then y'all be
Sometimes-
laughing. I'm like, god damn, bro, I'm
Cause he
missing,
be
I'm missing
saying
good
pivotal
shit.
shit at
This
times.
man needs a mic.
Sometimes
We need to put that in the budget.
Oh my
It's
god.
great. It's great you don't hear what the fuck he's saying sometimes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay.
goodness.
Sometimes it's
Okay.
great.
The
Right?
disrespect.
I s-
That's the best part.
People listen,
Yes.
don't know what the fuck you just said.
You gotta walk before the
Doris
camera.
says
I
he
just,
does
you know, I
not
feel like
disagree.
Yeah,
we're gonna put subtitles for you every
Oh
time
my
you fucking
goodness.
talk.
that's a good plan.
That's the fact that he
Who
got to
writing
do
that?
it.
Who
The
putting
disrespect.
Hey, I don't know who edits this, by the way.
Him. That's why.
You want to add his own subtitles.
Subtitle? Have you done subtitles before? Them shits is ass, bro.
Yeah,
like
them
that
shits-
shit
Show
takes
none.
so
So
goddamn
Remember I was
long.
telling you about
That
putting
shit
words
takes
on the screen?
so goddamn long. You
Oh
know how
my
people
God.
like on Instagram be like, why doesn't this have captions?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Like, bruh.
because it's difficult.
Do the work.
You know what?
come here, try to do
you
the
could
work, bro.
probably do it from YouTube
This shit's it's trash,
if
bro.
you turn
Yeah.
on the closed captions on
trash.
YouTube.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
I don't know shit about it, man.
But
That's why I was like,
you have
oh, no,
to
can't
you
do
have
that?
to speak with a proper vernacular if you finna close caption it on
That's
YouTube.
very true.
It'll
They'd
have
be
you
like,
looking
she
real
said
crazy.
hot, and I didn't say that.
Damn. Closed captions be racist like that. They don't,
No, I mean,
The closed
Oh, you
captions
talking
on
about the
Mortal
auto-
Kombat
yeah, the
was
auto
like
closed
that.
captions.
Yeah.
They don't, they ain't gonna have me out here sounding like. They ain't gonna be sounding like Thomas Jefferson.
what did you
in the
say,
mother-
nigga? Damn. Okay.
So,
I'm lost in this video right now.
Bro,
that's
it's
that
gonna
happens to
happen.
us all the time.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Tell you that right
That
now. Watch when that
happens
little baby
all
come
the
on.
time.
You be like, damn.
goodness.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
my God.
That little baby ain't nothing but ice and ass.
Jazz, you had, reported that, you said you had COVID. You know what I mean?
Don't ever in your life
Well.
get COVID.
I don't think it's a choice, but
That's true. That's true. But I mean, if
So
you was
I-
even thinking about
my question is,
purchasing-
do you know where you got it from?
No.
yes.
That's
You don't
the
even know.
worst
You just-
thing. I
Yeah, you
just don't
did.
know.
You said it was a
No, I
Conway
did
show.
drop my glasses at Sky, and I felt like that could have been it.
Yep.
But then
Dropped your glasses?
yes, I dropped my
Yeah,
glasses.
man.
I was wiping
And it
them.
hit your eye?
No, and I got to put my glasses back on my face. So
Yeah,
I dropped it on the
COVID
floor
got legs
at
and be walking on
Sky,
people.
Uh-huh.
and then just picked them back up. But I put
Sky is a
hand
dirty foot
sanitizer
club.
on them, so I wasn't sure.
I
It
can't
could have been the
remember.
dentist.
Does it come through eyes?
Yeah,
your
any
face.
orifice.
It's-
Any orifice that comes through.
At the beginning of this shit, I was studying the hell out of it. I was on my laptop like,
Yeah.
I gotta know everything.
We
But
was
it
all
kept
scared.
changing.
I'm scared to go outside, bitch. Fuck
now,
that.
I'm not out here like,
You wasn't no scared to go out.
Shit.
I'm not wilding, but like once or twice I've been like, I got home, I'm like, you were, come on, son.
Yeah, you had
You
to
got to
look
have
at
the whole
yourself in the
family
mirror.
sick, bro.
See, when I had allergies at first, I was like, "This is allergies," but nah, that back pain, them aches, body aches is no joke. That shit is painful. Like you can't comfort yourself because you're sick.
What was your breaking point? Like when in the beginning of COVID, when you couldn't do shit, what was your breaking point? You was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do something.
I never had one because I'm lazy as fuck.
I had when they
Wait, what?
that Chick-fil-A was open. I was like, you know what, bitch? I'm
Oh.
gonna take my ass goddamn Chick-fil-A to get me a sandwich, bitch.
That
I'm
ain't,
home.
that ain't bad. You could drive through that.
I know,
ain't-
but I was just. It made it seem like you could catch that shit just going outside.
That's
that shit
true.
was like
My mom's like,
Yeah,
Bird Box or something.
Like, yeah.
that shit was like
Yeah,
Bird
yeah,
Box,
yeah.
man. It was like, what the fuck?
Don't go outside.
Yeah.
I went out to LA for my birthday. That was my breaking point. 'Cause I was like, I'm not staying inside for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
hell
wait,
no.
at the beginning you flew to LA?
Hell yeah.
when the tickets were cheap?
Listen, the tickets were hella cheap. Like I'd be a
Daredevil
nice
on
Airbnb with a pool. I didn't really have to go much places either. I was like down the street from
Is this like
Strip.
March or this like
September.
okay?
Yeah,
that's
see?
further. Everybody knew. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
everybody knew
everybody
we
said,
had
oh,
our precautions.
Oh, we ain't dead. All right, cool.
Right.
I had a
Exactly.
jumpsuit on at the airport.
Yeah, I started doing a little travel too.
Yeah, you can't stay
Where'd I
here.
go?
I still ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere yet.
And you was going out every weekend.
Like Florida travel.
First of all, Jazz wasn't every weekend.
If
This
you
dude was
listen to
driving
the
up the street.
podcast,
Yeah, I was in Orlando at
I was
a little
in Orlando.
showcase.
This
in the
was
front of the
literally
stage,
like
at the
into the
front of the
last 3
stage.
months, guys. Give me a break.
they got different strands
I did go to
now
the
of
bricks.
COVID.
I did go to the bricks on Halloween.
That's when it started. That's when everybody went outside. When Halloween came, they was
Oh,
like, nah, I gotta
drunk
bust out
boy.
this costume real quick.
Yep,
Niggas
drunk.
need to stay
Hoes
inside.
got to be
Aight.
hoes.
Drunk, high,
So
all of it.
I worked that night. I'm trying to remember if I.
Me and Tyree Big Ass was in that bitch.
Oh, I lied.
You went
'Cause
outside.
That's when the COVID broke
Mhm.
at the bricks.
Yeah.
COVID
right,
did not.
right before that. So I don't want to air everything out.
Yeah. I was gonna say it, but I was like,
Hey,
hey, those
ooh, I
that
want
know.
to so bad, bro. If you get laid off twice in 1 year, you feel a certain type of way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
feel that.
bad.
I feel that.
That's when I'm saying I went bad
Yeah.
right then. Girl broke up with me. Then next week, no job. I was like,
Damn. Ooh, shit. Ooh,
Yeah,
goddamn.
well,
yeah, I
COVID
feel that.
is a
So,
hot mess.
I'm over here crying because I wasn't able to get the PS5 when it first came out. So all my homies playing this shit. I can't play, bro. Shit,
nah,
what?
hey, yo, first world problems are problems, bro.
You see why he can't have a mic? You
See?
why?
No, he
finna-
needs this man needs a mic. No. That was the week before, and then I lost my job the week after. So I was like,
This
like,
nigga trying to be Kevin Samuel.
You about to say
over
fuck
here.
love. You about to say fuck love.
hey,
Oh my god.
nah, it was that was rough.
Yeah.
That was
But
a rough time.
you know they said they
For
just
sure.
opened back up. Did they hit you
Yeah,
back?
I said I don't want to air anything out.
You
I
just
said I didn't want to air anything out. But
that boy said, I ain't going back.
And I ain't going back. Yeah,
Nah, I
I
feel
make
that,
more
I feel
money
that.
now.
That's
And I
what's
stay
up.
at home. I
Hey.
wake up, I brush my teeth, and I'm at work. So
That's what's up.
Lit.
we lit.
That's what I like to hear.
Straight up, straight up.
That's what I like to hear.
Is it like DJ Khaled, like more life,
Yeah,
more
for
levels?
sure.
Wow.
I had a
You know what I'm
because
saying?
I had a meeting with them recently, because they was like hit me up, they about to open back up and everything, and I remember one of the things they said was it was hard to get everybody to come back to work. It's like, yeah, we're just just short staffed right now, just trying to get
Discuss
everybody
that.
back.
Hey man, catch us on Patreon. We talk about
Yeah.
talk about.
I ain't gonna say nothing, but
Wow.
Hey man, I feel it. I
Yeah.
feel it though. But I mean, it's things
But,
are changing.
Yo, it's like them things. I'm never that much to subscribe to the idea like things have to be bad for you to understand the greatness of goodness.
Oh, yeah.
and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Right.
I'm like, no, shit. If shit's bad, shit's
Shit's
bad.
bad.
Yeah,
If shit's good, then
it's good.
it's
Thank
good.
the Lord.
Yeah.
But
Totally
I
understand.
But-
feel that.
I'm like mad grateful all that shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like the way I'm feeling, like the last month after I got my apartment and shit,
Yeah.
I'm over in St. Pete now. Like life's good.
How is St. Pete?
St. Pete, bro, it's a different vibe. I
Yeah.
fuck with it.
I want to know what vibe it is.
It's a slow living there. So I used to go to like downtown
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that all the
Yeah.
time. But like living there, like it's just I don't know. The vibe is like a little bit more airy.
Mm-hmm. I get that
I
a
got
little bit.
a little like bit of the bays breeze coming where I live at. Bays breeze coming out. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
nice.
A bunch of plants outside my house.
Plant dad.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Sounds
No,
nice.
I didn't plant the fuckers.
oh my god.
I just came and it was there.
I bought little house plants, and bitch almost died.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I don't know what I'm doing. So you know what I'm saying? I went by fancy free nursery. I swung by there. I was like, one of them little pickups where you just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm gonna do today?
That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I hit one of those. I popped by and grabbed this little. It's a peperomia something plant. It looked
Okay.
cool. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with you. Named him Nathan. And Nathan about died on me, bro.
Damn.
I'm trying to bring him back to life now. A little bit of new growth
Mm-hmm.
coming through, but yeah. Anyway, St. Pete's great. I'm doing great.
Wow.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I've been out there like just to hang out, not like downtown St. Pete, but just at a homie's cribs and whatnot, and I kind of can tell that's like the vibe too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I think I know somebody else that's moving out there as well. They said it was like, because it's not that expensive either. So from what I was told, so
Now when you can see the
It's about
water
the
and the
same,
bays
bruh. I
breeze
mean,
coming
Yeah.
in.
I don't know how much you pay for this place, but like, the rent. What, remember that part? The dude that had the party,
Yeah,
He
the
made-
rent
he made
is
the-
too damn high.
bruh. I'm about to change my party affiliation.
Yeah,
That-
man. So the
Wow.
rent is too
Yeah.
damn high.
I don't know if it's national. I think if that one was like a New York thing or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was talking about rent in New York.
Yeah.
In New York,
Or like
was
the
too
parties
damn high.
just in New York, but like
Nigga had
yo,
a beard
I'm
like a
about-
Buffalo
hey,
Soldier.
Democrats coming off my shit. I'm about to be
Wow.
on
The rent
yeah,
is too damn high party.
fundraising, all that.
I feel that.
Damn.
I feel
About
that.
to be a street team, bro.
Damn.
So what are you thinking about doing with the podcast, man?
It's just coming back.
Just coming back?
Coming back. Soon come.
Soon come. Okay.
I got to get everything in order, and I haven't thought that much about that. So I've been on a lot of. The thing is,
the thing, that's a new podcast. The
when
thing
you
is-
become enlightened and free, my brother.
Yeah.
You know. Now, right now, I have so many different interests.
Got you. Okay.
So I'm starting to I'm working on IT now. It's the first time I've been like paid to fuck with computers. I
Gotcha.
always used to mess around with shit like run Linux on. I fucked up one of my parents' computers one time
Wow.
because I didn't know what format meant when I was like 13.
Yeah.
Everything's
Wow.
gone, bro. Pictures, all that. Done.
Failure is the best
It ain't
teacher.
coming back. Like
Right.
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. IT something.
Interest
said
change.
that's what you working
said
in.
Interest. Yes. So I'm starting to learn coding now.
Okay.
Because I want to make. It's a crazy idea, but I've been playing tennis. Hella.
Okay.
Tennis is that game, bro.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know if
is.
Tiring as hell, but
Hey,
It's,
I can't cut back
It's,
for
it's
that
one
fast
of
all the
the
time.
number one athletic sports.
It's fucking-
because you incorporate
and
everything
it's fun.
when you do it. It's hard as fuck to hit the
It's
ball.
it's
though.
hard as shit, and it's fun, and it's like engaging. So I want to make a ball machine. So when I can't get a partner to come out because you need somebody else to play with, or you play against a wall,
Right.
You said you want to make one,
I'm gonna make one.
That's
but
cool.
they already have them.
Yeah, but they cost so damn much. That's the problem.
So you just gonna make one?
I'm gonna make one myself and program that shit.
Put
That's
that
my
shit-
plan.
Put
Okay.
that shit on Instagram.
That would be
No,
dope.
that's my plan as well. So
That's dope.
Put the process on Instagram.
that's my plan, is to document the whole thing and get these YouTube views. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
Because there's nerds out there that want to make the same thing, but they
Right.
don't know what they're doing. Like
That
Yeah.
is true.
I'm researching everywhere. Like I'm hitting YouTube videos, people write ups on like GitHub.
My brother does coding. He's making a video game. You could probably talk to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the link.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
So
the
that's
link.
that's
yeah.
where I'm at right now. I got hella interests. It's a lot. So podcast is kind of on the back burner, but
Ah, okay,
I gotta
okay.
bring that shit back. That's
I
for
feel
sure.
you.
Because
That's
I'm
cool, though.
decent at it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
live
cool.
life.
I'm pretty
Do
decent.
like how Outkast used to do. Live life, and then they make an album every 2-3 years.
You know what?
You live life, then
And
you have a
then-
lot of
See,
shit to
thank you for
talk
giving me
about.
permission to not do the podcast for another,
No,
another
man.
3 months.
Because if you do it before
Yeah,
you're
I'm
supposed
gonna
to do it,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna come back.
I'm gonna start
right.
sitting up here like Andre, like meditating on the mountain and shit. I bet that's what he does.
the fucking
What
flute.
you do all day?
Playing the flute.
Playing the flute in Jordans.
You hit the flute.
Hit
Yeah,
the
you
flute.
be walking
Random
around New York City
coffee
with a
shops
flute.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
But it's coming back, and I want to do. I've been saying it for years,
Mhm.
but now I have the space and time to actually do it.
Right.
Is make short documentaries on artists in the area.
That's cool.
cool.
That's
that would
cool.
be the like even
That's
little-
needed too.
What's it
Yeah.
called? It's exactly, bro.
Yeah.
It's needed. It's needed. It
Yeah.
needs to happen.
No one's doing
no
that
one's
either.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
That is true.
stuff like that too. You don't have to, because I feel like with podcasting, it's kind of like you're just trying to focus on being consistent on like time. Like, all right, I got to make sure I'm here and I upload this every week. Da, 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 da. When you do stuff like what you're trying to do, it's kind of like, all right, I just got to make sure that this is like quality work.
Yeah.
To where you can like kind of sit with it, maybe go back to it a couple times. I'm not here to try to fit a schedule
Yeah.
every month, every week. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's as well to bring the podcast back. I still want to do it like y'all and like any good podcast does every fucking week,
Yeah.
on time, every time.
It's not
Yeah.
easy. It's not
This
easy.
is true.
It's not
Especially
easy.
working
It's
in a-
annoying,
Yeah.
but
In the
it can be
restaurant
done.
industry, like I was working, like your time is like this, that,
Yeah,
that. You
all
tryna
over the
move.
place.
Yeah.
Now 9 to 5 shit, it's like okay,
A little bit
Yeah,
more
you can
structure.
balance stuff
more
out.
structure,
Yeah.
and I can get it done.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as long
Yeah.
as everything once everything lines up, we're coming back. Hard,
Damn, okay.
hard.
Oh my goodness.
Play.
Wow. big
Fast
pause.
forward.
You plan on you plan on getting vaccinated, right? Like you
I got the first one.
got the first. Okay.
I got the first one Friday.
Okay.
You getting vaccinated?
You getting vaccinated? I mean, bro, I plan on doing
He's
it.
not.
I
You
plan
don't
on.
hear the hesitation.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
That's a yes or no question.
Listen, I
up?
just had COVID. You don't want that shit.
You're absolutely right. I plan on getting vaccinated. I'm just not really so fast
They gonna
at
get
doing it.
vaccinated in 2023.
He gonna wait to see everybody else get vaccinated.
I think I'm like my mom and my grandma. He was like, "Oh, we finna go get vaccinated. We gonna go."
Why is it like a trip?
And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, hell, if they gonna do it, I might as well."
Go to
You know what I
Burger
mean?
King.
Might as well do it.
But it's one of those things when you start seeing other people do it, it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
might as well. You know, everybody jump off the cliff. I jump
do
off the
not
cliff too.
get COVID. Don't get that shit.
See, I,
Adamant about this
so
shit.
I like
serious.
halfway hesitated because I was like, I don't want to be rushing to get the shit and like looking for it and trying to figure out my time schedule to go get. I didn't want to do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I was like, okay, Publix right down the street.
Okay.
CVS,
Let me pull up
I
on
can
you.
schedule it.
See, I
a
didn't know you
week-
could do
a
that at
week-
Publix.
Yeah, bro. That's where I went in Publix. My fucking cash registers and shit still rolling over there.
Mm-hmm.
They just put me behind a little shield or whatever.
Yeah.
And then ooh,
I might see.
It's done.
I be in Publix all the time, so
Free.
I might as well. You know
it's
what I mean?
free. It's free.
FRE.
It's free.
It's free.
Oh, so the shot's free.
The shot
Oh,
is
yeah,
free.
shot is
damn
Oh.
test.
Pull up.
I didn't know it was like a free with insurance or
No,
like
no.
No,
I
you don't
mean, at
even got-
Publix, I didn't have to show any insurance.
Okay.
I
told
mean,
them-
it's weird when they was doing it in people's like in their car. I was like, You pulling up and then it just hit you in the arm in the car.
Yeah.
Put your shoulder out.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a lot.
like,
That's a
damn,
lot for me.
I don't know.
That is
That
weird.
seemed like- I did not
some,
like that
some
idea.
movie type shit.
But that's why the
Like,
older people were able to get it first. You know, they was testing it out on them.
It's like, well, they died. I mean, hell, they live their life, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not against being vaccinated. It's just that I'm already one of those people that just don't rush into just like
Right.
Yeah.
medical stuff anyway. You know what I mean?
Same.
I
I've
mean,
been
the
a doctor in
PS5
so
was the
long.
first thing I rushed to.
Well, listen,
Other than that, I be letting phones ride for months.
with y'all.
You
and
know,
I was.
Oh yeah, I'm not
depressed.
about the new phones from T-Mobile. So
But I think I'm gonna probably do it probably before the summer. To be honest,
yeah,
just because I feel like what's
Mr.
gonna end up.
Event Man.
Because I feel like what's going to happen is that there's going to be a thing to where you can't get into events or venues or go and
Unless you got
enjoy
to
certain
go.
things without it. Like I think that's going to end up
They
being
be
a
like,
thing.
show me your
I feel like they're
scar.
not- it's America, bro. I don't think they're gonna do that.
nah, USF about to do it.
Oh,
USF
some like
institution.
public places, but like say UT or like what's another private school around here?
Yeah, I
This-
feel-
Oh, yeah,
they,
UT.
they won't be on that shit
Yeah, nah, UT didn't
because
give a damn.
motherfuckers be on there. My son, that
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. Big Republican energy.
exactly.
That's true.
So yeah,
I
I don't
guess
think,
it
I don't
will
think it's gonna
be-
happen all the way where it's like locked down. Maybe travel though. If
What's
you're
your-
trying to go to like Bermuda or some shit,
you plan on traveling after your next shot?
bro. I mean, I don't have any plans for anything, but I want to. That's for sure. I haven't been out of Florida in something like that, bro. Like I'm trying to think the
Damn.
last time I was out the state.
I leave like every year.
I've been in Tampa and what's it called? I went to Daytona. That was cool.
Last time I went to Atlanta back in October 2019.
We're A3C.
A3C,
Yeah, I was in
I wanna
LA
go back
in
to
December
East Coast.
What is it
2019.
called?
A3C festival.
Okay.
I want
A3C
to.
Hip
I
Hop
can't
Festival.
wait till they come back.
That's during COVID time?
No. This was
Oh.
2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the last time I left Florida. I went to Miami.
Yeah.
Our base
Oh,
was
our base.
December 2019. Then after that, just been here the whole time. So ain't been shit. But I'm thinking too, like, I know for a fact when I do get the vaccine, I'm probably like, I want to personally start taking like quick little weekend trips to just like random cities. Just like I want to go to Chicago or I want to go to fucking Texas
you
or
talking
just.
about all the way out.
This nigga
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
random cities and then
Yeah.
said Chicago.
I'm
Not that
not-
much of
Have you
a
been to
random
Chicago?
city,
It's-
guy.
I mean, it can be random to him.
Because I ain't never
Let the
been.
man
But I'm
live.
just saying, just like just going just somewhere for the weekend, not just like because it's a festival
Yeah.
or it's like I'm
Oh,
doing business.
right,
Just like I
right.
want to just
He
go and
gonna
enjoy
find them a
something.
show.
With
Y'all know
no
that.
purpose. Or no,
Yeah,
not purpose,
maybe
but-
like I'm gonna have like a quick little itinerary, but not. I don't want to just do stuff because it's like a festival, like it's a business or thing
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? I just want to kind of like, all right, it don't take much to just go out somewhere for the weekend.
And go to
and
an
be back.
event.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Let me
Enjoy
pull
a
up to
restaurant.
sneaker shop with you.
You
I
know,
want
maybe
to
go
go
to
to New
comedy show or
Orleans.
something.
Yeah.
New Orleans is the food I want to eat, so I definitely yeah.
Spicy. They drink a lot too. I always hear that anytime somebody go out to New Orleans, they drink like crazy.
Damn.
They drink like fucking crazy.
I heard the
so.
girls don't stop dancing. They said they be playing that bounce music.
I heard the girls don't stop dancing.
Oh,
It sounds like a fun time. Sounds great.
They were playing Lil Wayne. Girls was just shaking it. They said it didn't matter which Carter album they was playing.
Oh.
I was like, what?
Damn.
They said they
That
was
sound
just
like my people.
out there.
That's
Yeah.
a phrase right there.
Speaking of Lil Wayne, he so you said he had just signed to
To
fucking
UTA.
Yeah,
UT. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know that either. It's apparently another record company or something.
Well, I remember a month or two ago they was talking about he supposed to be introducing a new Young Money. Like he's been gearing up to push out new artists on this Young Money label. So,
I have a question though.
but
Why doesn't he have his own label by now?
That's baby. Probably.
I don't think this. All right, so to answer that question,
Birdman.
I think that
Let's go, Derek.
no, because Kanye West
That's
said
a great Derek question. I'm gonna tell you that.
Hip-hop
Right now. He love to
hometown
do this. He love when you ask him a question. He be like,
It's a
well, you know, what I think. I have a theory.
But no, all right. So remember when Kanye West was like, "I'm fighting for artists and all the contracts and stuff like that,"
Yeah.
and then people started jumping on him about the shit, and he was talking about how he said that with the good music thing, he never wanted to start a label. That was never his idea. That the label gave him that idea.
Okay.
So I think that with Wayne, with Young Money, I don't really think that was his like idea for real. I think that was maybe like Cortez, like his manager and whatnot, and you know he's the face. He's like the prize to get artists to come to that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So maybe that may be his thing. Maybe he's just like, I'm just a straight rapper. I like to make music. I like to live the rock star lifestyle and just rap, and that's my thing. I'm not trying to be an exec.
That's a solid theory.
You know, so
I just can't. At his level, I can't imagine like signing to somebody.
that's
You know
true.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That's totally
it's kinda
understandable.
weird. Understand.
That's weird to me.
That's-
At that
He just might be
point, I'd
comfortable
like,
with that. I don't know. man.
but you know, build your own shit. Fucking hire somebody to take care of the shit. I
Which-
still don't really know what a label does, but I don't understand. like I'm
nobody
being real.
knows
I'll
for
be
real.
real.
No,
Be very
deadass.
real. Like what the value they bring, especially in today's age. Like
Right.
what value do they bring?
Yeah.
With a lot of
to
independent
anybody?
You can
artists
really
now.
market
You can
yourself. I
do
mean, look at Young
everything.
M.A.
Yeah.
You can market
Yeah,
yourself.
and you can
Yeah.
hire someone, put a year contract on somebody, and be like, hey, do this,
Yeah. Manage
wop,
me.
wop, wop.
basically,
But like, how much power does a label have? There's a lot of questions, right?
yeah.
But I don't understand how at that level that you don't have ownership of like everything.
Didn't he
Yeah.
just sell his
It
I
shit?
should be
totally
Lil
understand.
Wayne, and then hierarchy goes down from
Yeah.
there.
I feel it.
I
To me,
just-
but I mean, I don't know.
he
I
been
don't
in the
know shit.
game. He kind of been like, he wasn't. He kind of like if you could, I guess, make it a qualifying thing. Like he could qualify as like a child act, right? Because he came out at like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. First
That-
album, he
that's
was
it.
like 16, 17. So it's like he was young as hell. Bow Wow was
Yeah.
13 on his first album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it's just kind of like he's been in the game so early on that like that's just been his life. So I'm pretty sure for him, it's just more so going with what he knows. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I don't know. But I mean, congrats to him. I'm
He
pretty
coming
sure.
out with,
That
I'm
was a
Not
pretty short
Human
answer. I
3.
commend you for that, sir.
You say you doing what?
Another album, I Am Not Human 3. I'm Not a Human Being.
I'm not a human
3.
being.
Yeah.
3, yeah, he is. He's releasing
I
it
don't
on
know
that
if I want to
label.
listen to that because the last album.
I'm
I
Is
not.
that
go-
the one
I-
with the red label? The last album that came out? I can't think of the name.
No, no, no. The last one he came out with was a mixtape that he did with Khaled, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was that? Was it Dedication?
Yeah, did it.
I was
Was it?
talking about
Yeah.
album.
Let me pull up the phone. Hold
I have no idea.
It's the
The one
Carter.
I'm thinking of.
Fuck, it's great. It's got what's that James Harden song on there? Harden. It's called Harden.
Last album I remember is the.
I remember it
Freezy
came
album.
out the day we did that live podcast.
That's the last album you remember? You remember the Carter 5 album?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's the one.
With the
That
one
intro was like 3 hours long. You remember that?
That's the album.
That's what I almost turned the shit off. But then, straight up.
I cannot.
But that's the thing. I've never been a
Oh,
huge
No
Wayne
Ceilings
fan, but like,
3.
I check
No
stuff out.
Ceilings 3 is
No
the
Ceilings
I didn't even
3.
listen
Okay.
to No Ceilings 3 like that.
That's what it was. No ceilings.
That was a
No, they had
mixtape.
that Drake song on there. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
it was a
though.
moment. Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Drake
I don't
turned
know
me
if I'll
into
listen to another Lil
believer.
Wayne album.
What on that
Oh,
album?
wow.
On that?
No,
Flow?
the new little mixtape thing.
Oh,
I
the
used
little
to
3-piece.
I used to hate
Yeah.
Drake.
Really?
Hate.
I feel like everybody goes through a moment where it's like you just get tired of Drake. What for whatever reason,
No, no, no.
like
from the beginning, I was like, "Fuck Drake."
I'm
Damn,
with you.
from-
This
from
I
same
like
song
So
ass
Far
motherfucker, bro. I
Gone, and
promise
that
you, I
was it.
What's
I'm
that?
with I only like So Far Gone, and I was done.
Really?
Nope. Oh, and then what's the one with the blue?
Nothing was the same.
Yeah, that's about it.
I can't
Those
rock
two.
with him.
wow, I like
he's
everything
Oh,
Drake.
yeah, I've liked every
Yeah.
fucking thing.
I liked everything he put out. I mean,
I started getting to the point where it's like, all right, you know, I gave him props. I was like, this nigga's, you know,
He's killing it.
Yeah, like
killing it.
he's making music.
Not the goat, but he's great. He is a great, you know what I'm saying?
right? Yeah.
He's a great
Hip hop
artist.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't deny his greatness, but I don't like him.
But those 3 little tracks,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lemon,
yeah.
What
Lemon,
was it
like-
about those 3 songs that got you
I
like?
don't know, bro.
Lemon
That's-
Pepper
Switch.
Freestyle.
That's
is
probably
pretty-
that Lil Baby
so,
feature.
So,
You really a little baby fan. That's what it is. He's like, oh shit, I really like Lil
Rick
Baby.
Ross fan.
I think it might have been the first track that I saw.
He's been vaccinated.
I think it might be because of the vaccination. 'Cause I
Yes.
feel like phlegm,
Mm-hmm.
like
You
a lot
gon-
of phlegm
it's gonna
lately.
be like that.
It's been weird.
Look at this guy.
I've been feeling weird. But
Conspiracy theorist.
I saw
CMOS niggas.
Uh, what's the track?
The
The
what's
one with the beats.
the
All
what's
Next?
next? See
Is
what
it
happened?
What's
The one you did a video for?
I don't know. See, I don't
It's
go that
Lemon
deep.
Pepper Freestyle.
I saw
What's
TikTok
next?
motherfuckers doing the drums to the different syncopated beat. on the one.
I don't even know.
Well, let's look.
The one that
You
goes.
Oh, that's a little baby. That's a little baby one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The little, see, I told you probably a little baby fan. That's what it is.
said
Like, damn, this is.
No, but
Wanna pump some iron
heard
in this
that,
shit.
So I heard somebody drumming along with it, and then I was like, well, let me check.
Yeah.
That's the thing is I'm a very educated hater because every
I can
Drake.
respect that.
Yeah, you can't hate some shit you don't know about.
Exactly.
That's true.
I used
Yeah.
to study this nigga just to realize why I hated him. Like anytime he put out an album, I listened to it like 2 times, 3 times straight through.
That's called
Just-
wants and needs. That's Lil Baby song. It's the
Okay.
wants and needs song. Yeah.
I would do that. So I was like, okay, it's about that time of year again. You know what I'm saying? And then I was in the shower and I was like, this nigga.
He gave you a hot 3.
And then the what's it called? Lemon pepper joint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lemon pepper
Ross.
freestyle.
Yeah, that
is
lemon pepper
fire.
So I
freestyle.
I can't hate Drake anymore. I might have to go back to the,
You know what's
to
crazy?
the discography.
Y'all saw that.
Damn, them 3
I've
tracks.
turned a new leaf, bro.
It's crazy. The 3 tracks.
I
The 3 tracks
turned,
do.
I turned 30, bro. So shit's
Oh, that makes sense.
shit's starting to switch up. You know what I'm saying?
Ears get a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking about retirement and shit.
You know, Rod Wave said he was supposed to be on there.
Yeah.
He took his verse off because he wasn't confident with it. That's weird because I can't. I don't know.
can't. Well, on the lemon pepper freestyle, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Great.
Or
Oh,
hear
side note, he had a #1 album last week
That's what's up, man.
Number 1
Shouts
album.
out to him.
from St. Pete. Rod Wave.
I
#1
think-
album.
Okay, that's the thing is I don't know everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
there's too much music.
He's
There's too much
definitely.
music to fucking like.
Listen to everybody.
Yeah.
You can't.
So I miss
Trust
so
me.
much, and I'm washed.
I
You
feel
know what I'm
you.
saying?
Hood nigga R&B over rap drums.
Oh,
I definitely.
Soulful, like gospel type singing over.
On
gotta
my
be about to pull out the AirPods
tombstone
right
when
now,
they
straight up.
bury me.
I
was like,
still
oh,
haven't
shit.
heard not
Shit
one
kinda hit.
Rod Wave song.
You never heard of Rod Wave?
Not a one
Listen to
song.
Tombstone. Listen to Tombstone.
so
Not
he's
one
number
song.
one.
Had
If he's
#1
number
album.
one, you've heard it. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying?
Nope.
It's somewhere.
I live in my
TikTok,
own bubble of music.
Instagram.
Nope.
No, I'm saying you've heard it, but you might not know who it is.
Nope.
Anybody that hits that level.
You know what they playing? Who I Spoke. That's what they playing right now.
Hey, it's a good song.
That
good song.
song slap.
What was the name of the original song?
I never knew.
Damn. Avril Lavigne.
I
never knew.
Oh
And now I
yeah.
wonder. Is Avril
Avril Lavigne do rock and roll.
She was a skater
That's not her.
boy.
That's not her. That's not
That's
her.
not Avril Lavigne, dog.
That's not Avril Lavigne. I mean, that's not that, for that song. That's not Avril Lavigne. I don't think that's her either, bro. But she.
I'm about to bring this mic over to this nigga, dog. I'm about to bring the mic. I'm about to. We're getting the mic for this guy. I'm gonna mail you a damn mic, bro.
Mail another port on
and a
that.
splitter. No,
Damn.
you can do a splitter. That's how I do it.
Yeah, you can. I was looking into that too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So speaking of new music or shows rather, we went to a Conway show recently. Conway the Machine from Griselda.
That's what
Shout out
Jasmine got COVID.
Conway for coming to see.
Allegedly.
She got
Allegedly she got
COVID from the
I
dirty
don't-
flow.
You know what? I'll give it that. I would.
Was
say
that 2 weeks before it?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was on a Sunday.
Mm.
There were people in there without masks too. Like I was with a mask on.
Not
I
even
was
like
social
mask, drink, mask up. Talking about
Nah, there's some people.
No.
Some people without
There were
masks.
people behind me with no mask at all.
Yep, that shit went
Conway
right into her
did not
ears.
have a mask on either. Could have came from anybody.
That's
But,
it.
Not me though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, let that shit
He
happen
was
to
in
me
the
though.
front of the stage. I was standing close to Maya. Yeah. I definitely could have got it from there. Anyways, it was a good show.
I'm glad I had work to do.
Was it a good show
I
though?
said kinda.
Was it a good? All right.
Nah,
Pull
keep
like-
it 100. Yeah, I like what y'all saying. I wasn't there.
Pull like
I
this.
wasn't there to talk that talk.
I knew what to expect when I saw who was putting on the show and where it was being put on at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You shooting shots right now?
God.
I knew, you know what I mean? I already knew what time it was.
Dangerous right now?
Hey,
I knew what time it was, you know what I mean?
I'm
Now,
gonna
granted,
just say,
I can't. After this, at least I want names now.
nah.
see what?
But the nigga ain't pay me though for some shit I did back in the day.
I got to be with mine go.
Nigga ain't pay me for some
Not
shit
on
I
the
did.
pod. Not on the pod, but I gotta know after. I'm just a nosy nigga. Like,
Oh, well,
straight
for
up.
sure. We can
yeah,
definitely go on that. But I will say, you know, like, as far as the show is concerned, like, it was cool to see Conway like just in Tampa and just
Yeah.
like really see the
person,
Griselda effect. Like, all right, this is Griselda, grimy. Like, if you think about it, if Sky was like in New York, it would probably be the best fit,
Yeah.
right? Because it's Tampa, so it's like grimy Tampa club. So for him, he's like, all right, yeah, fuck it, let's run it up,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's like Tampa's a grimy club, and then you got Griselda, which is coming from like the slum of like hip hop in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Right. It just wasn't the best match, but I understood.
It sounded like a match when you said.
When you put two and two together, but it was just like, all right, maybe he didn't think, oh, this is Tampa. This is the Tampa's grimy club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Which
true.
goes
it
up-
was a late notice.
But I put it like this: I know that for the promoter, that's not always on them. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like opportunities come in their hand, and it's like, all right, cool, I'll put on something.
When
whatever.
I think of Sky, I think of like maybe Pooh Shiesty going up in there.
Because you from here.
Yeah.
But when you come, imagine somebody say, "Hey, oh, you the girl that be on this podcast. We want you to host this event in fucking New York or whatever, right?" And you don't know, and you thinking, "All right, okay, I'm going to New York. All right, cool, we finna do this." You don't realize it's probably finna be like some weird, crazy shit at this venue, and you like, "Damn, what in the fuck did I get myself into?" You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's like you don't know sometimes when you're out of towner. So I'm not really tripping on that. Like, I think as far as watching him perform, Conway the Machine perform, it was cool.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? I'm not the biggest fan of him. I don't really know all of his records like that, but it was cool to see him perform and just like, all
and
right,
then
cool.
people in Tampa do know his music. I was like, all right, I flex with that.
Yeah.
That's probably the best part of the show.
Hell no, he's from Buffalo, New York.
Yep.
So
I saw a hefty white dude in front rapping all the bars.
right, but they had like some. Now the funny part of the show, which I knew was gonna be the funny part of the show, was the openers. Right, Mike Mass was one of the best openers. Mike Mass gonna do his thing. Mike
Yeah.
Mass can
Yeah.
rap. Cool, he got it. Stage control, presence, and all that. Cool. Mike Mass his thing. Shout out to Mike Mass. But there were some other artists on there.
You
There
was
was-
there for the openers because I only seen Mike Mass and the other main opener dude.
Which shouldn't have been. All right, shouldn't have been.
He was rapping in circles, literally. He
Listen,
was
Listen,
literally.
shouldn't have been. I think it's what, Chris Jackson or something like that.
His name Chris.
Ooh.
That's what I know.
Hey,
That's what I know. He
I think
has
he
some bars.
he has like his own like platform where he does like a freestyle show or some shit like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
cool. I think it's something like
He
the
could
light
rap.
triangle or some shit like that. I don't know. It's a freestyle
I'm
show.
totally
whatever.
unaware.
was rapping,
I'm
though.
listening.
It was the point where I was. This is why I got embarrassed. This is like, oh, here you go. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to this guy who throws on the show
no.
and the people he put on the show. Remember at the end of his set, right? When the promoter got to come on and be like, yo, that's it, bro. Like 2 minutes. Like you only got. It was like, imagine you're performing, and I come to you, and you like, or you on your doing your thing or whatever. You like, yo, at your hometown, I could do like one more song, and then I'm like, nah, right? Like, come on, bro, like one more song, and I'm like, now I'm trying to come all cool on stage, and I'm like, give me a 16, do a 16, not a 32, not a 24, a 16 though. And you like, all right, come on, let me just do like half, bro. It's gonna be like 2 minutes.
That
Sound
song
like
he
somebody's
performed.
backyard.
Live in front of everybody.
That song that he.
This was, like,
performed
embarrassing.
And it was over.
No.
He ended up
After
performing. He ended up performing it, but it was like,
Okay.
bro, you stressing this man out to
And
perform
then
this
he did
song
have somebody do a 16.
that wasn't even good. It was like, bro, it was so embarrassing.
You didn't like
it
the
was
song? Yo, that
wasn't
song was.
even good.
I like that. That was like probably my favorite song out of the songs he raps. So
no. I'm talking about Conway.
I'm talking about the dude Chris.
Yeah.
By his mom, it was cool. No, oh my god, not for. I feel like when you're an opener, you need to hype the crowd up. That was sad.
He should have walked his ass off that damn stage.
I don't do no
As soon as
sad
he got done with that
songs.
song, listen.
No sad
take this
songs.
right here. If I like your set, I'm gonna go and shake your hand.
Oh my
Wasn't gonna
God.
shake that man's hand. Tell you that
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness.
I was embarrassed. Okay, like I know
He should
damn
have
well.
performed that
He
song
was
before.
embarrassed.
I was like,
He was still sitting in the front of the stage.
I was
Of course he
embarrassed as a
embarrassed.
person who's from here, right? Who was put on a show for somebody who's a
Yeah.
star in this
Huge
game,
artist.
that's coming out here, and they're watching the openers. Like you see some of the openers, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, like represent the city well, man. Don't get his ass off the stage. You know what I mean? Get his ass off. Bro, I was like,
He
that
should have
secondhand
probably
embarrassment.
performed prior to Mike Mass, just because like the level. Of
It was a whole. Yo, man, H brought me out of retirement. Da 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 da. I'm like,
Out of retirement.
huh? What?
He was talking about how all the songs he got.
Listen, I'm not here to knock nobody for what they love or what they do.
After shots of the
Could have
shot.
fooled me.
I'm not here to knock nobody.
I didn't mean to hurt nobody.
He frequenting people right now.
You got to know when you are doing too much. He was doing, bro.
I understand where you're coming
Bro,
from.
he was doing too. Bro, if that shit would have happened to Beats and Chill, it would have been like,
That would have never happened at BC.
it wouldn't. But
So stop.
it's just one of those things. It's like no way. You know what I mean?
felt spoiled being at Beast and Chill events now. Going to that event, I was like,
But you see how the promoter was trying to like get him off the stage and stuff like that, and it was ugly.
Yeah.
So that's how it be when like, all right, let me go and try to get this producer off real quick. But I know that how it can look, right? So I know that when
perception is key.
when I get close to the stage, I'm gonna just look. So you can kind of be like, usually the dudes be like, all right, hey, I got two more songs.
We're just gonna have to put. Hey, we're gonna invest in the little timer with the
Wrap it
big
up box.
red numbers right at the front of the stage. And as soon as he goes, we're gonna casually walk.
Fucking wrap it up.
You hit a wrap it up button?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up.
Wrap that MPC up too.
Oh my goodness.
I would say if that was, I went to prior shows, just like local events. I went to an Orlando show that was cool and all that. But if I would have been waiting for COVID, like just waiting and not did anything, and that was a show I went to, I'd have been so upset. You know what I mean? Because I was just like,
That's your first show out?
that was
if it was my first
that
show,
was
out.
me.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been upset because I'm
that
like,
was your
bro,
first show
That was
out?
my first show out. I was ready to see Conway. And like I said, it was an episode of Atlanta because the most randomest shit was happening. Me and Miles standing, and like two people just walked in between us. We were like, you could go around. It was just a lot
they
of
was trying to
random.
flex on y'all that.
Yep.
We the
Like,
bad
for
bitches in
who?
here. We the bad
I had a
We the
VIP thing on my wrist. I just didn't go up there with a bunch of niggas on the stage.
Because you got Jordans. We the bad bitches in here.
Were they mids?
No.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna just say, listen. We got people who follow us on Instagram and listen to this podcast that are not from Tampa.
Keep it real.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all ever come to Tampa, do not go to a rap concert at Club Sky.
No.
Do yourself a favor.
Why? Why? It's just no. Listen.
You don't go to rap
no,
concert.
that
I
place
didn't
don't
come here
look
for this.
like.
No, I did. I know. This is exactly what I came here for.
Like honestly, I would never book
gotta
an
keep it 100
event
though,
at
for real.
Club Sky for rappers to
Yeah.
perform. It's a circle stage. It's a weird.
Just
little
pay
circle
attention to the
stage.
ticket. Pay attention to the ticket before you buy. If it say Crowbar, Orpheum, hell, if it say the Bricks, by all means, you're okay.
Yeah.
Do not go to a rap show.
Unless,
Don't
like,
go to a
Tom
rap show to hear
G's, you
rap
want headliner?
at Club Sky.
You gonna keep saying
Okay,
rap?
just go there
To party.
Go there to get an outfit off,
Yeah.
Sky might come through.
smoke
Fuck
weed.
your
They
shit
like,
up.
Like, and we need beats to chill at Club Sky. What kind of event? What kind of event would you throw at Club Sky?
well, damn sure would be beats and fucking chill. I tell you that. It'd be Black and Mild and damn chill. That's you come out there, you smell like Black and Mild and shit. And COVID apparently.
Yeah,
Nigga at least smell like coffee beans in that bitch.
Hey man, hey, you know it's tried and true. All right, Club Sky is one of the clubs that's been here forever.
Is it just you had a week off, so you just like I gotta air all this out now?
Oh, they would have got this shit last week.
They definitely would have. It
definitely
probably would have
would've
been
been
10
worse.
times worse. That's what I'm thinking.
He had
Because I
time to
had
sit on
just
it and formulate his opinion.
It was one of the first things I had on my phone to go after.
that shit was.
Shout out to Conway though. Conway came through. He was iced out. You know what I mean? I was like,
blinging.
wow.
That shit was shiny.
Like, whoa.
That shit was shiny. He like 3, 4, 5 chains on.
I get it. I
His
get
niggas
why
out there
niggas
with the
hate.
money spreads and shit.
I get it. I get why niggas hate.
it
It's
was
like
it was all yeah.
It was like that.
Like
He was putting his
It was
people
gully,
out,
damn.
had them rapping
Yeah.
and shit.
It's a real gully show.
yeah, like it was.
I would have expected that at the Crowbar though. That's a show I would have thought would have been at
If
the Crowbar.
honestly, if that show was at the Crowbar,
It would have been a totally
minus a
different
couple
vibe.
of openers, that should have been. That should have probably been like really nice. To be honest, like
Yeah.
that would have been the set for it. But honestly, the
Is
way it
Crowbar
looked,
back open?
yeah, they back open
Okay.
actually.
I'm glad they still here because some of them Instagram
but
posts.
we damn sure
like,
got crowbar.
yeah.
I was like, they're about to be out of here.
Yeah, we need a crowbar.
Yeah.
I would say it looked like when they first got on, because the Club Scott the stage is like, it looks like a
Like
stripper
a pole supposed to be
stripper-
in the middle
yeah.
of it.
stripper stage or whatever.
I was wondering if I've been in there. I've been in there.
It's weird, right? So like the section behind it, it looked like Conway and his entourage's crew. It looked like we were just watching them perform in front of his like club section.
Yeah, that's
what-
exactly how it looked.
That's what it looked like.
Like a little club section on the stage.
And you're
Like
just
he was
watching
in-
them perform.
Like he was in VIP.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it
Just
looked like.
rapping from.
And it was a
And
bunch
you
of
could actually get on stage because if you had the VIP
Which-
all access, I wouldn't get on that
which
stage.
was whack. That was whack.
Why would I stand behind there?
That's whack. That's
looking
whack.
like
Like,
it's
it's like-
terrible,
Bro, imagine you paid $50 to get VIP because you get to be on the stage in the background
That's lame.
where they at or whatever. Now, granted, I mean, it was direct access to Conway, so like a lot of the guys that was like opening and whatnot, you
But
could
it
see them
get
in the back like
crowded.
rapping they fucking heart out to him and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I guess cool, whatever. But
I mean, to the performers it makes sense, but to a regular old patron,
Yeah.
if you
if
just
you're
want to be, I mean,
watching-
I don't know. I guess for me,
No.
it's just not a
No.
package I would have signed up for.
No.
I didn't, but I wouldn't even.
No, don't issue. Yeah, like a meet and
Yeah.
greet before the whole thing went down. That way you knew Conway was there at least.
That's what I was making. I thought they was gonna have fucking merch.
I'm glad. Now I'm not even sad I missed it. All I wanted was the merch.
But yeah, but once
there
he
was
started
no
talking, he was
merch
like,
table.
"Yeah, you know, I was only gonna do a couple songs and shit, but y'all fuck with me, so I'm gonna do like a couple more raps." I'm like, "Oh, he wasn't even preparing for no shit," and I realized why he was down here. Him,
WWF.
yeah, the
WWE, yeah.
fucking WrestleMania.
So he
That-
just
so that was
basically
that
did a
week.
meet and
Yeah.
greet.
So what? There's
He
I
probably
seen a
would've been
picture of
better
West
off
Side
him,
Gun
doing
was here
that.
too.
Wale, West
Was
Side
he
Gun.
involved with the WWE?
Nah, but they just like
They
fans
fuck
of the
with
shit.
it. They
Okay.
fuck
Big
with
fans
it.
of
So
it.
He
just like,
should've
let me
just
pick
had
up
him
a
as
little
a-
cash.
Yeah, pick up a couple grand. You know what I mean? But are we done taking our foot off their fucking necks right now? What are we doing?
Yeah, because I was ready. I was about to say, Corday dropped a new song,
Corday.
and it's really good. He
It's
got
So
a
you got a-
project.
you got a whole
That's-
project,
That's
like a little EP.
four-song
Okay, okay.
EP called
Just
Just
Until.
Until.
Now this is part of the podcast where we just start randomly talking about new music,
Right.
which none of us really heard for real.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
Jazz
I
usually
heard.
probably.
I heard the song.
You heard the IDK song though?
Oh, the with
Shoot my
Offset.
shot. With,
Oh, yeah.
that
That's
shit
my shit.
is
That's
That's
just
my
slap.
shit.
slapping.
Shoot my shot.
When that nigga kept saying like I'm a do this like Kendrick, and he was dressed like Kendrick,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit like Kanye. He had the mask, the Margiela mask. on
Yeah,
like Kanye.
IDK.
There's a video to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Matter
like
of
I
fact,
may have
put
seen
it on.
that.
Put it on TV, man.
Shoot
Yeah.
my shot.
You what new music you been listening to, bro? Or what you just been? What's on your shit?
Right now, let me just pull it up. Let me
Yeah,
go to
go ahead, pull
Spotify
up the
because I've
playlist.
been getting like kind of weird with my shit.
That's
You
usually
got
the
the
best.
playlist,
The best
yeah.
shit though.
I've been fucking with this
Oh yeah.
like Japanese jazz,
Ooh,
like from the 80s.
Okay.
that
Japanese
sounds
jazz
nice.
is legit.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
jazzy,
that's
shit
for real.
ill.
Japanese jazz.
This
Yeah.
shit is ill, son.
Hey, that shit's nice. There's
I
a
be cooking in the house. fucking-
there's a Japanese piano player called Keiko Matsui I used to listen to back in the day. My dad put me on her.
I think
So
I listened
nice.
to one
Y'all
of his
gonna have me
tracks
listening to
yesterday.
Japanese
Oh yeah, man, I'm
jazz.
an
Wait, hold up.
eclectic Negro over here,
my
boy.
God.
Hey, I'll go right there with you, bro.
Man, that sounds
Uh,
good.
How do you go back? Spotify switching shit around.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They should have
Oh,
something you recently
Madish-
listened to.
Mayoshi Takana? No, that's another guy. You know the song "Breezin" by George Benson?
Ooh,
Yes.
I do know that song.
Yeah,
I may have heard it.
you heard it
joint?
when Tampa Bay had WSJT 94.1. They used to play it on there all the time. That was my favorite radio station. And they took it off. But yeah,
That shit
Yeah.
that hurt. Like honestly,
94.
Yeah, it hurt.
we used to get that one from. I used to live in Leesburg.
uh-huh.
We got that radio station there,
94.1.
and there's another one. Wait, isn't that from? That was an Orlando station, though, wasn't it?
WSJT 94.
Maybe.
I don't know
Maybe
where-
it's
I was
simulcast or
raised
whatever.
off
Maybe.
that station. I
But,
was raised off that station.
WLOQ and we used to listen to both.
Yeah.
Somehow we got both where I lived,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway, I love.
They got the jams on there.
That thing used
I
to
missed that.
slap. I used to listen to that thing
Now
at
it's
work.
wild.
Oh my God, I love that
before
jazz station.
school, that was the jams. Before school, they had Anita on there. They was playing
That nigga
Shaq.
there,
I guess I only heard that shit
Yeah,
like while I'm getting dropped off to
This
school.
nigga there,
Yes.
I'm playing that thing in the dentist office.
I just
Now
keep thinking
you
of
got that song stuck in my
McDonald's
head.
breakfast.
Nah, I love jazz though.
Yeah,
That's something my dad downloaded on to me.
that's why
very
my name
early
is
on.
Jasmine. I was
Feels good.
named after
Yeah.
jazz
Just be
music.
cooking, bro. Just fucking cooking.
Yes,
There's
those are the
when-
vibes.
Special connections with jazz over here.
I love jazz music. You don't
When I have to do an
understand.
event,
Heavy?
what I've done is I've taken all of Currency samples and put it in, got the originals, put it into a folder. So now when I have to play jazz in an event, I can still vibe.
Oh, okay, look at you. That's
Man's
slick.
fucking committed.
That's real slick.
Still vibe.
Super fan over there. boy.
Can I?
Out here.
You on Spotify? What are you on?
Yeah, I'm on Spotify.
Look at it.
We-
Spotify
we train
Connect.
it up.
I'm trying to pick up the playlist though. You know what I'm saying? See,
I got you.
I'm not. I don't. That's the thing is I don't.
I got a
look for
playlist
music
called
anymore.
"It's Jazz,
Right.
Man."
I used to try to like crate dig
Yeah,
on
it's
like
hard.
Spotify.
It's hard to
and,
do
like,
that now, man.
I don't do that. It's. I mean, it's hard, but also I'm just not. I don't have the energy to do that shit.
Yeah.
When I hear something that's good though, I'll be
Right.
fucking grabbing my phone.
Look,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
grab
send you some
Shazam and shit
playlists
like that.
right
Yeah.
now.
I've been a lot of the music I've been listening to is more so like artists I find through like Instagram, but posting the stuff on the Beats and Chill Instagram. So I listen to a lot of like undiscovered like independent artists, and it's this group called Van Buren Records. They're dope as fuck.
That's Smash a Peep.
Shit.
Cause I was fucking with that
Bro.
Kenny Flowers.
Yeah.
Joint
I
you
thought
put
you
on
were
the
about to say
playlist.
Kenny Mason. How
Kenny-
about to say,
That-
hey.
Kenny Mason,
Kill me.
Kenny Flowers is cool. Like I just like the way his music feels. Like it's just like
Yeah.
cool ass fucking music. Damn man.
And then there's one other track you put on that thing. I was like, God damn, bro.
Oh, you talking
The
about?
one I texted you about.
Yeah. Like that.
Like that.
But
It all works like that.
yeah.
That shit, bro.
Damn.
I was rocking to that on repeat. I haven't put a song on repeat. Damn. I haven't put a song on repeat in so long. I think it's the arm, bro.
Get your vitamin C and zinc.
That's,
zinc gonna be your
Should I
best
stop by
friend.
Publix on the way home?
Get
Call me
Zinc.
Ace. Call me
Yeah.
Ace. I found out about him through fucking 2K. His song was like playing on 2K, and I was like, bro, who is this? And on the game, like on the game. And
sound like Childish Gambino.
yeah, and I was like, who the fuck is this? This is a new Childish song. Like, who is this? And that's when I looked him up on Instagram. And I was like, oh shit. And then he had recently just dropped that song, so I posted the shit. But it's this dude named Huey Briss. I think he fought with Seafood Sam. Like him and him like cool because he just put a project out and Seafood Sam's on that.
I gotta go back in my discovery bag.
And shout out to Stony Hoop too, man.
Well, that video looked cool as a
Stony
bitch.
Hoop been doing his thing, bro. The MF Hoop video.
Yep.
Kenny H, I think, helped directed it along with some other people, whatever. But he's been doing this thing since he's been out in New York.
Yeah. That's what's
I
up.
fuck with hoops so heavy now,
Yeah.
bruh. So
Wait, I see,
it was weird, bro. For a minute, it was weird.
bro.
I'll,
You gotta tell.
I'll tell a story a little bit.
Please.
Cause okay, so you know Chevy.
Yeah.
Chevy pulls up to me and he's like, "Hey," because that's the thing with my podcast, and I'm sure you do the same. If it's not tight and I don't fuck with it, you can't be on the podcast straight up
Right.
and down. And it's that's in my mind. I don't
Makes-
say it that way,
Right.
except for once upon a time I was fucked up, bro. At the bricks, Chevy had hit me up to tell to get Hoop on the podcast, and I was like, "Well, is he tight?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Okay." Whatever. I listened to the stuff. I'm like, this ain't it for me, bro. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't. I was like, I thought it was bad. Straight up, the
Right.
first.
Oh, it wasn't you wasn't
Mixtape.
fucking with it. It was bad.
yeah.
Like, cause there's different ways.
Exactly. And I've now that I'm old. When I was 19, everything was just shit. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't like it, I was
Oh,
like,
you was one of
that
those
shit's whack.
pretentious dudes.
100%. 100%. Like in high school, I was like, this ain't real hip hop. I was
you
that
was one of
motherfucking Ben.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes. Like Lil Wayne came out, I was like, "Fuck Wayne," like that kind of shit, bro. I've been a hater since forever.
Oh no.
So I'm pulling back layers. You know what I'm saying? Each year, I'm like, "Yo, that shit kind of bop." Like, but oh yeah, so Hoop, I saw him at the Bricks, and then I think he actually asked me in person as well. Like, can I do the podcast? And I was like, man, I don't. It was like that where I'm like, I can't give up on
the integrity of my brand.
integrity of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't want to like tell this dude this music's ass.
Right.
But I mean, even today, if I listen to that one mixtape, I still don't like it.
I just don't like that. You know what I mean?
Straight up and down. But then, so he put out straight up and down,
Hey,
bro.
that's
I
how
had
to keep it on it.
Got to.
I
man.
had to, and it's uncomfortable for me to be honest in certain
it
situations.
is.
Like that.
Yeah.
I completely
But
understand.
my dad beat lying out of me. Like I dead ass. I can't lie to save my life, dude.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
I'd be up here like shook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta lie every once in a while in life.
Yeah.
I mean, to make it through it.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, he put out an album, the album before this one, or mixtape album before this one. That's when I started fucking with him, and that's when I brought him on the podcast.
Okay.
In fact, I think
That's
we did
when
two.
he came to fucking Beats and Chill to perform when he dropped that second joint, right?
Yeah.
That's when we didn't even know he fucking did anything.
Yeah.
Because of you, probably.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
but we didn't know he rapped. We didn't know he rapped at all. And then he dropped a project, and then fucking Derek sent it to me, and then he goes, "Dog, you see this?" I was like, "Since when?" And he goes,
Yeah.
"Exactly."
Yeah.
But it was this nigga that was working in the back of bricks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
all I
one
knew.
thing when I heard, because I missed it, and then it was in the group chat with me. Just a group chat with me, Lou, and Hoop. And Hoop's like, or Lou was like, "Hey, congratulations on the new project." I was like, "Oh shit, it's already out." And I was hungover that day at the bagel shop. Like, I had my AirPods in the store. I was like, you know what I'm saying? A few tracks on there. Like, it's getting better because there's like 4 tracks that I'm fucking with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now versus like, okay,
None.
I can listen to this, you know. It's
Right.
getting strong. I texted him one thing right after that. I was like, bro, it's the growth for me.
That is
Straight up. I had to text him
hilarious.
like right then. I was like, yo, home, he's doing it. Shout out to him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Hoop.
That was funny, man. I saw you had posted on Instagram. I think you was like, I don't know if Hoop had posted something first. It was like a lyric. It was like niggas that was haters turned to
Oh, no.
fans now.
So I was listening to the shit, and the bar kept coming by. I'm like, I probably listened to the track like, yeah. I probably listened to the track like probably 6 or 7 times at this point. I'm like, I keep hearing this bar. I'm like, I gotta post something. I have to, bro.
I can't.
I got
I
to.
mean, but it's progression, man. Like
Yeah.
everybody don't come out being 100 A plus.
And
you
can't.
Check everything
Right.
off rip. You know what I'm saying?
Like you did work behind the scenes before you came out. In anything.
Exactly.
You,
Right.
you know,
Exactly.
you can't paint unless you fucking
Practice.
Nobody just fucking blah Mona
Right,
Lisa.
right, yeah.
That don't happen.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta do that.
Yeah.
So you gotta have the haters to be fucking better.
Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? Because when you not do, everybody's like, I don't know. That just either motivate you to quit or motivate you to go harder.
But I think one thing that I like about that though is because one, you are a figure who, you know, puts people on a show. Like you highlight creatives, right? Whether they do photography, like you have my boy George on there. You've had, you know, other artists that I just know about, right?
In every field. Yeah.
Right. So the fact that you're able to stand on your taste level, right, is something that is needed when we have people in these places,
Yep.
these spaces that are pushing people or highlighting talent. It's like, all right, I want you to know, like, I'm not just doing this shit just because I'm trying to get clout. Like, I want to just keep putting all these different type of artists on. Like, no, some people, these are people that I like, that I enjoy,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And if you're not on here, I just don't enjoy it. That's just where it's at. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's not necessarily gatekeeping, but that's what's needed because there's a lot of people that's like in higher media, right, that don't do that, and sometimes it involves a check.
There's only 2 God damn it.
Prerequisites.
I hate that word.
That goddamn
You got
word.
it.
Requisites.
Prerequisites, right?
Yeah, you got it.
There's only 2 to be on the podcast. You have to be a dope person, or I have to heard that you're a dope person.
Right.
Like I can't. No assholes. Like you can be
Yeah.
the dopest artist. I mean, if Jordan wants to come through, I heard he's an asshole. But like, if he wants to come through, maybe it's like a scale of each.
It's one of those genius
You know what I'm saying?
complex
It's a give-
things.
yeah, it's a give and
It's
take.
one of
You
those.
can be
You'll
that
allow
dope
Kanye
and
on
be an
there.
asshole. I mean, see, Kanye's never been an asshole to me though. He's done some wild shit, but he never hurt my feelings. So
That's true.
whatever.
Get it.
But yeah, there's the only two prerequisites. You gotta be a dope person, and you have to do something dope. That's it.
Yeah.
Like it can be in any field as well. Like it don't have to be music.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to even be art. Like somebody could be just like, I skip rope the best.
So have you ever had someone that you didn't know, right? Artists that like just like sent you their music unsolicited, just like, hey man, check my shit out. Da, da, da.
Oh, mixtapes? Like check.
I know that shit happened plenty.
Was
it
it-
happens. I'm sure you deal with it.
Of course.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like has
I've
it been?
tried different methods to deal with this.
Yeah?
shit, and I'm not gonna reveal all because they'll know who is who.
Wow.
But like
Hey man,
that,
it happens. I'm telling you
it
right
happens
now.
a lot.
I get that shit all the time.
If you can give me some tips and pointers,
Oh my
I'll
God.
take
That shit
them.
looks like it happens so
But-
much. Like, cause I mean, we all have like the access to the beatsnchill Instagram,
Right.
So I'm pretty sure y'all be seeing like the DMs sometimes,
Yep.
or like even like the fake ones, the ones like, hey.
I
I'll
get
just be
fake
when
ones
I
all the
see it, I
time.
just be like, I'll let Derek deal with this one.
But when it be the real ones, like, yo, y'all in Tampa, like, yo, I'm like, I just don't respond.
Right.
But if it's ones where it's like people that I know,
So are you talking about the request page? Because Instagram, shouts out
There
to them
is
for
a
putting that
primary
shit.
and a general.
I'm like-
yes.
Sometimes
request
I'm like,
page.
I never saw that. If they
That's-
saw me in person, I'd be like, what? Huh?
now I've definitely gotten approached at Beats and Chill with people that casually come to
Right.
the event, and like they've come to me and be like, hey, like, what's up? Why ain't you
How
put
can
my
I
boy on
get
the
on
show?
this?
Yeah, like why ain't you put my boy? Like
This
people
reminds
advocate
me
for other
of
people.
a
Like why ain't you put my boy on the show? Why ain't
podcast
like
we
girls like why ain't you put my boy on the show? Da, 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 da.
Shit.
They
And
pull
I'd
up
be
on
like-
you.
And I'd be like, yo, man, I know
You gotta
him. I
come to
don't like his
audition.
shit.
That's what I say. You like, you gotta come to audition.
I was like, I don't like his shit. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to something, like, I ain't fucking with it. Or I'll respect if Raul don't fuck with it.
Just like that?
Yeah, I've said, like, this is the thing. I
Remember
knew
the
the person.
podcast we
remember-
had a few, but
When you're gonna backlog the podcast,
yes,
right?
yes.
I gotta go back
There's
and back.
one
back
called-
There's probably like 3 to 4 episodes
Yes.
ago. I don't know where this honesty
The
is coming
beats.
from.
But listen,
That's a commercial.
If I don't know, so it's a thing. It's a thing where, like, if I don't know a person, and then if I know a person.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
there's
this
two
nigga-
different
this nigga
paths,
taking the
100%.
Jody approach. I
Right.
lied to you because I care about your opinion.
If I know a person, and then it's like with women and then men too, right? Or it could be like it's different ways, like how I know you, right?
Right.
Because I've had family on the show, right? One of my family members, like my cousin, has been on the show, right? But I also got other family that ain't been on the show,
Right.
For good reason,
Right.
You know what I mean? But then it's like I've had, it's girls that I've dated girls that do music, and it's like I ain't had them on the damn show because I ain't like their fucking music.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
I
then
think I
Total
remember
sense.
that. I'm pretty sure I remember this conversation.
But apparently they made it fly.
Oh yeah.
listen, man.
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
But
I
apparently they
remember.
made it fly.
Listen, man. Listen. But I deal with that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna
And
go back and listen to that. Just for-
I had those
for old
conversations.
That's
time's
like
sake.
my
That
favorite
shit-
one,
Oh, that was so
actually.
goddamn good.
I had those conversations, and I'm like, listen, if I'm not coming to you, if I want you on the show, I promise you, I do research every day. I'm always working. I'm always trying to find new talent. I'm
Right.
always researching. I'm gonna come to you if I want you on the show, right? If you got to come to me to be on the show, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not gonna get on the show.
Exactly.
So you better get somebody to be talking to me.
Yeah.
That like, if I ain't owning you, better get somebody to come to me. Because if you got to come to me, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not gonna be on the show.
Dead.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But like I said, but I also respect. It's not like it's not a Derek show. It's not a hometown show. It's a Beats and Chill event, right? If I'm taking on whatever she likes and she thinks is dope, whatever Derek thinks is dope, or whatever Raul thinks is dope, and I want all of us to collectively think if something's not good, I feel like we can all collectively be like, nah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if I come with somebody like, hey yo, bro, what y'all think about it? They be like, man, who the fuck did you just bring into this shit,
Has
man?
that happened?
Not yet.
I
Not
don't think
yet.
I don't
Not
think
yet.
so. But
We don't present that many people to where it's like oversaturated or it's like, what the hell is this? Like
Yeah.
if you was listening, then more than likely they sound good enough. Even if it's not like super tight,
Right.
it's good enough to be like, I can see why you fuck with this,
Yeah.
and I can see why other people
Right.
would fuck
That's the
with
thing.
it.
I think
So,
all the time, like dope. If something's dope, it's dope. There's
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
There's
there's not a scale to it.
There's
It's
no-
not no
yeah.
factors. It's just like,
and we got a
damn,
group
this
chat too that like it's not a group chat of like approval, but it's like we post a bunch of like just random music or news and stuff like that to kind of like
prepare for the next.
and gauge what we're on at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I'm like posting an artist or something like that, and I'm like, yo, I want y'all to check this shit out. You know what I mean? Oh, Pussy just did this shit or whatever. And I might not preface it with like, yo, check this out. I'll just post the link.
Just post it, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we do that, but that's why we have auditions too. That's why we had the auditions, because the auditions was where, all right, I know I don't know everybody. And sometimes even when I'm researching, the algorithm's only gonna allow me to see so much. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna throw this shit out there. We're gonna pay for some promotion, and if you come out, we're gonna all. And usually, I don't even be a part of the table of like, selecting who's who or whatever. Right? It usually be them and anybody else that we may have had on the show.
Any
You know what I mean?
producers.
So that way, it's like, all right, we're gonna see everything at the first time, all together, and like, did we like this motherfucker? No, cross them off. You know what I'm saying? And last time we did that, it was 2020, January, because we do it in January and
every
July.
6 months. Yeah.
And we did it in January.
You just open up an open call.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We
Audition.
did that shit for like 3-4 years.
That's big shit.
And at
That's
first,
tight.
I just took the idea from fucking the movie Juice.
Wow.
When Q went to the DJ audition, I was like,
With Queen Latifah.
I want to just do some shit like that. Like, and we found some great talent from that. We found some great talent.
Slop Funk Dust like that.
Yeah.
He
You know what I mean?
produced for like Ludacris. And
Granted,
all
these
kinda
people
shit.
might be already doing their thing, but we came across these people because of that. You know what I mean? So we opened that. But
It was
it's
like
just
how
like-
they say in the industry, organic.
Wow.
but no, it's just, like, it's like I said, I've dealt with people that just like tasteless. Like, I like to build relationships with everybody we put on the show. Like 9 out of 10, you're probably going to see these artists, these DJs, or these producers on other things. Maybe not the same as that thing, but like just other things that we're creating. Because I like to continue to build that relationship. You know what I mean? Because I just think that's the best way to do this shit. And the way I like to build those relationships depends on how you try to build one with me. So if you just throwing a link at me and just like, all right, and being an asshole, like, you might have a cool song in there, but I don't too much care for that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I get that. Like, I get that, and I get the DMs, and like I said, I got them in person too. You know what I mean? Like,
That's where I don't know if I can handle it. If that in person shit starts like coming up as I try to grow,
right? Yeah.
It will happen.
I'm not good. I know it's gonna happen. But
Right.
I got rap 2 on Sunday.
ugh.
I know you see that.
For real?
I did. Yes, I got.
I feel like more people gonna start
You
coming
gotta
towards
tell me this
jazz.
story. Hold up.
No, it was short. Nothing happened. You were there.
What did he?
Like he knew who you was.
You know, I don't even know the dude who was with him, but he said he knew you because I was like, y'all need to watch the Beats and Chill podcast. And some big dude from New
That
York,
voice sounds familiar.
he was stop it.
Hold on. So break this down for me. So he saw.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he saw you and was like,
I
oh,
know him from work.
so y'all work together.
Yeah, but I haven't seen people from work for like.
So
months.
he found out that you do the
No,
podcast.
I was just telling him to watch the
okay.
podcast. That's all.
He's like, oh, you do the podcast? What's the podcast about? Oh,
He
it's
was
on
like,
some
I'm
hip hop
about to
shit.
rap you.
So
And the
how
rap
do you
was-
know you was on the podcast?
I just told them about Beats. I was like, y'all need to watch it, subscribe, because we at 50. We at 50. So we
Hey.
need 50 more.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just telling them, listen. And raps came about.
Yeah,
And he
somebody
didn't even
said-
finish his raps. He had his team finishing the raps.
Oh, it was
He
like
was
a
drunk,
choreographed.
though.
type
He
thing.
was drunk, so I give him that.
That don't nope.
Remember like the old
Little
Smack
baby,
DVDs?
little baby forgot his lyrics, so you just not gonna let him.
Yeah, you forget.
I damn sure forgot some of my lyrics.
You know what the level of rap you got to. You have to have a million songs
That's
to be able to
true.
forget your shit.
You right.
Not really. We can have 15.
This is true,
Yeah.
but that's where
15.
I'll allow it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I
No,
mean,
that's your threshold.
yeah, it's like when they were like, "Oh, Jay-Z forgot his bars," and I'm like, "Jay-Z's been rapping for like 20
Yeah.
years."
And the nigga old too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you start forgetting stuff after a while.
You
like
think Jay-Z has to
Weezy-
wear readers?
Listen, the way
Sit around like
Yeah,
this.
this thing.
He's probably that age now.
He probably is.
That's funny. That's
Damn,
hilarious.
That is funny. But yeah, you're gonna get rap too. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I ain't never happened to me.
I rap
Look,
before.
That's
all
the
of
one I
y'all will
can't.
experience.
Nope.
Look,
I'ma just
this
continue
podcast
to
right
not be a
here.
people
As soon
person.
as we get to 100, watch.
I've got rap too, not because I was the Beats and Chill guy, but just because I was an artist. And you know what I mean? Like,
How did that feel? How'd you put your face? Because you know you gotta structure. Your
I mean, you
face
could just
You hit him with the.
No, I'm just like, all right. You know, just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? And then you get a quick handshake afterwards. Like, all right, cool. I fuck with it. That was that. I wasn't like, wow, like, oh shit, boy. What you just said to me?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? But it was just, I was like, all right, cool. All right, cool. You know what I mean?
I
Get him on out the way.
cannot.
Oh man,
Wow.
he had his homeboy next to him. Talk to this nigga.
Nah.
Spit
But that shit's
flow.
gonna listen. The more I feel like, the more you start getting better with your platform, this, that, and the third. It's expected because people feel like, hey, this is my opportunity
get me out there, yeah.
to connect and get out there. So
Yeah, people been thinking I could put them on for a long time.
you probably can. You probably can put maybe not to
Put me on.
get $1 million check, but you probably can put them on to somebody else or a new opportunity or show.
true.
So
Yeah.
never take that for granted. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
true.
I've literally, there was an artist that I thought was dope, and I posted this artist on the Instagram recently, and I was trying to get them to do something else, like something live, and he was like, nah, I can really just do that myself, bro, but it'll be more love, you just put me on the podcast. And I was like,
What? The audacity.
You
Survey
motherfucker.
says.
it's like, what? Okay,
Audacity of niggas, man.
not doing that, but you know what I mean? But it was like
Can't
some people see value in certain things, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we only got like 50 subscribers, this and the third, but it was like, yo, put me on the
50 is
podcast.
good though.
Yeah.
Somebody subscribe. I saw 51. They unsubscribe. You son of a bitch.
You better
You son of a
resubscribe.
bitch. It was an accidental subscribe. Oh shit, my fault.
Oh my god, they was watching it and it was like, nah.
Yeah, man.
That's because we're sitting there singing DMX, talking about yeah.
I'm gonna be a nigga for
That's
life.
crazy. We did that. We did that shit.
Yo.
I'm trying to remember that now.
Oh
Damn.
my goodness.
How do you, when you was like in the thick of like doing the podcast, like what was when it came to, all right, I recorded it, it's uploaded. Now I gotta like tell people about this motherfucker. What was like one of the most like annoying things when it came to like promoting the podcast?
Promoting it?
Yeah.
See, I took a really simple approach to the promoting, was just video,
Okay.
because it catches eyes more than when I started doing video. So there's been a few different eras, right?
Mhm.
So at the beginning, just a photo
Right.
to just post on Instagram real quick. Then it came to doing video. I just had people sit down. I'll be talking to them and just fucking like bullshit. Your face is there.
Right.
It's a live person.
So I remember that.
Because that'll stop you on Instagram.
Right.
Just a face.
It would.
Yes, a picture of face looking straight at you on the camera. You're like, what the fuck?
Fourth wall.
Exactly. And then, people repost that. That was the plan on that to begin with. Then the podcast itself and the color. That's when I was like, okay, I'm a goddamn genius. Because
That black and white shit.
yeah, black and white.
That black and white
And
shit
then-
look crisp.
And then put a color thing on the background. When you posted on your story, whoever I did the podcast with, or whoever reposted after that, you gonna see my shit and be
Yeah.
like, that's Desmond. Like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Des got a new podcast. You know,
Yeah.
It was
if
you.
it gets 5 different layers or somebody reposts it elsewhere, you gonna see this shit and be like,
Right.
damn, that's Des.
Right.
With
Which is true.
With its
I was like
specific
that.
colors, yeah.
Yeah, I was
And then
like, hey.
people when they repost it, it doesn't look the best on Instagram. I wish they would
Yeah.
do something better. But the background, it does the average color or whatever,
Yeah.
and makes the background that. So it's big red, big pink,
Yeah.
big, like you gonna see,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
you know. But
That
yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, cause I don't know, man.
but
I
I
was
don't, I don't
like,
promote it too heavy.
okay.
I
But
think- I
it
think-
felt like
yeah.
felt like you was though. It felt like like you said, when I saw, I was like, okay, that's a podcast. I guess maybe the fact that you always had a guest every episode.
Yeah.
So it was either somebody that I knew. If I didn't know the artist, I knew somebody who knew the artist and they reposted it.
Right.
And that's how I saw, oh, okay,
So-
got a new podcast and whatnot.
It's the network effect, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know this dude named Naval?
No.
He has this thing, this podcast thing. It's just an audio book basically, but he just did it on the fly and a bunch of like Twitter posts, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But he put on there. I'm a butcher how this shit works, but every node, right, that you put in any sort of network at all. This is just in general, right? Every node that you add to it, every person that's added to say Facebook, every new user adds like compounding network to the thing. I fucked it up a lot, but you kind of understand what I'm saying. So I was like, okay, the more podcasts I do with more people will post it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just branch out like that.
Got you.
Because they're gonna post it, their friend's gonna see it. Maybe their friend subscribes to me.
Yep.
Friends gonna repost.
Is this something that you were like? Was this like the thought prior to like recording, or was it like, I want to do this and then?
No. Podcast. It just came from like.
Because I remember, I think when we first like met for real was when we did the Heart podcast or whatever.
Okay.
So when I first saw that, that's what made me like, oh, okay, you can set up podcasts and okay, they made me like really brought it to my attention. Like, okay, I can set this up.
It's not.
Cool.
It's not crazy hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when I remember that. So at that time, were you already in the works? Like, all right.
So I had a podcast before this podcast.
Right. I remember that.
I had that one wasn't focused though. That one was like, that started for me being like depressed and shit, and being like, I gotta do something with my life. That kind of shit. Like I was working in a restaurant and trying to go to school and just not feeling fulfilled or good.
Yeah.
So everybody knows,
We
right?
all
Yeah.
heard that. Yep.
Yeah, like, okay, I'm not doing anything right now. So then I was like, let's back it up again. It all comes from, Kevin Smith, Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Kevin Smith has had this podcast I've been listening to since I was like 13 or some shit like that, 14, for a long ass time. And he did this town hall thing that he recorded and said to the crowd, like, if you haven't dipped your toes in the world of podcasting, this year I task everybody with starting a podcast or like just try one. And I was like, fuck it. I waited another year and then finally got down to it. I was like, fuck it. Let's bought myself a Zoom, the one that came before this, and just started going in just with friends. Just getting drunk, talking shit.
Yeah. Damn.
A lot of shit. And then, so that's where this come from. This podcast I'm on now, or I do now, came from hitting up Chevy to do a podcast with him. Because remember, he was snapping a lot of photography, at the time. And I hit. Nigga been talking a long time and shit. I'm parched. I'm hungover. Like, we all the way live today.
All the way.
All the way. Shots
So,
fired at
yeah.
Sky.
I hit Chevy up to do a podcast. Then he was like, nah, I don't want to do one myself. Why don't we do one with Heart? So I was like, fuck it. I'll do one with everybody. I got some splitters, 5-6 people in the shit.
Right.
And then after that one, they were like, hey, we should do a podcast together. I was like, well, I'll produce it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just come out every Sunday. That's when you were on. That's when I think you were on with
Can't remember his name, but the guy that the
Emo Night.
Emo Night.
He's my friend. I can't.
It happened.
Theo.
Yeah.
So, so yeah.
Shout out Theo, man.
Yeah, big shout out Theo, the mayor. He's a real mayor of Tampa. I don't know if you know that.
Wow.
But yeah, he or after doing a podcast with Hart, I was like, yo, like people I don't know or doing a podcast with people I don't know that I admire, they're not that intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I did a pod with like Lou and like who else was on there the Hart podcast at the time? I'm trying to think. I think Shaughnessy maybe from Indie Flea.
Betty, I think.
I don't know if we ever got Betty
No,
on the Heart.
I know. Was Sam like part of the Heart?
No, we did. We got Betty. Yeah.
Yeah. I could have sworn y'all did Betty.
Yeah, we did one with Betty.
But
anyways,
yeah.
it came to be like these people aren't that intimidating. I can sit down and talk shit with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm decent at that, and that's where Desmond Fosterchild podcast came from. That's the whole story.
Gotcha. Yeah, ours simply.
Did you all ask that? I can't even remember now.
No,
I'm glad you gave
I wanted
was
to know,
listening.
but you
Yeah,
said you
like-
came out here to talk shit, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I ain't gonna ask him about his personal life.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, man. But some people need to know that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah.
like the podcast is dope. I mean, it's still out there. Like people can still
It's the thing,
catch
dude.
some of the episodes.
I go back every once in a while, bro. I put the one we did on
Yeah.
because I get Chromecast, so I put it on my TV. But I was like passing out the other night. Yeah,
But yeah, but it's but like
kind of weird.
Even with our
Weird, but
podcast,
this here, your
Nigga put me
sultry
on when he
voice
was drunk.
put me. Probably.
I wasn't finna say no like that.
Yeah.
bro.
I popped up for a second.
Mind you, the episode that I was on, that shit is. Sometimes I listen to that and I be like, I shouldn't have drunk those beers on that.
Wow.
Cause I shared the story from when I after high school. I was like, boy.
I gotta go back and listen now. I can't recall.
Boy, the thing is like I looked drunk, and I was like, why?
But the camera quality looks so good though. That's the
If y'all
thing.
hear that story, that's one of those ones that's like nearly on the edge of like not canceled, but hey, you better be careful.
I remember that. Yeah.
You better relax.
So
We had to tiptoe. I remember we had to tiptoe there.
I'm gonna listen to that.
But I was drunk, so I'm like, yeah, man. So you know,
I'm gonna listen.
Nah,
to
that one. If I remember correctly, that one wasn't that bad though. That wasn't.
it was just
wasn't
funny.
cancelable.
Yeah, it wasn't cancelable, but it was like damn near like
You were tiptoeing though.
yeah, but it was funny.
Danger
It's one of those ones like
zone.
when you hanging out and you share that story, it's like damn, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But it's not for everybody.
You were in
Yeah,
the danger
nah.
zone, bro.
Danger zone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that.
Nah, it was
I'm gonna
fun.
bring it back. Like I heard what you said.
But but with this podcast, like I remember the idea I had. Like I started listening to way more podcasts over the past few years, and then also being on one, so or a couple rather. So like a lot of times at the end of the Beats and Chill events, we're usually breaking down like Raul's equipment, taking down whatever, and usually we're just kind of like talking shit about the event, what was funny or stressful, or whatever, right? Just us three just chatting or whatever. And I was like, man, I would like for people to hear this type of conversation on a podcast. You know what I mean? Like we could record this. Literally the same way I started Beats and Chill was like, man, my homies be over here making beats and shit.
Right.
I would like for people to see this on stage, and then like, oh, we talking shit at the end of the show. I would like people to hear this conversation on a podcast, and then that's kind of like where this started.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. So I've appreciated your show because, like I said, I like the way that it was just very aesthetically pleasing, on the way that you like showed people. It was a thing to where like I not want to just be on the show because I want the little video of me just like doing shit before we start talking or something. Right. You know what I mean? So
that's like immediately I was like, yo, that's kind of part of the appeal. Like like. It's gonna be it's gonna turn into a thing. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more than just the podcast. It's gonna be like, oh, you did. Oh shit, how was it? How was that guy? You know?
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, it should be to that level. That's where I'd like to be.
Got you.
Yeah.
So all right. So I want two things. One, if you can, because you've been potting longer than us. So give us like you know any advice as far as with our pod.
Mike, this man needs this man needs a mic.
Hey, I've said that, and he was like, yeah, but obviously Darius don't care.
Do you know who Joe Rogan is?
Yeah.
Have you listened to his podcast?
Yeah.
You know who the producer is on that show?
Yep.
His name is Young Jamie. That's what they call him. He has a microphone.
Oh my god.
He don't talk all the time.
So does Parks.
He don't talk all the time, but when he needs to come in.
And the Asian dude on Brilliant Idiots.
So now we gotta get a fifth microphone.
Needs another mic.
We gotta get a fifth.
Yeah, that was his mic. You guess.
Yeah,
so
you do have his mic in your hand.
That's fact. In fact, I think I got extra splitters at the house if you want one.
Oh,
hey man, we take donations, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Bring the plate.
Get the collection plate on.
What? So all right. So for anybody that's interested in like getting into podcasting, like what's one like key advice that you would give them?
Maybe just to like start. Ooh. This bro, this hey, they might have chipped me, bro. Like straight up, they might have got me. I might have, you know, got the hype because my throat feels like weird, son.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna come. They're gonna come.
They listen in.
Put 'em down.
You need to get
Sniper
some
outside my window and shit.
Fucking arm fall off.
Look, they're
Looking like Jack.
I'll give you updates.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep hooking you up with updates. Just you gotta start. That's number one. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Research. Start. YouTube for everything for me.
Okay.
Anywhere I need to learn something, I go to YouTube because it's visual, it's easy.
Yeah.
Somebody has the same question as you, so go to YouTube. Figure out how to make it happen. Zooms don't cost that much.
They don't.
Microphones don't cost that much.
They don't.
You can do cheaper versions. For me, I was like, I need the audio quality to be as best as it can be.
Right.
I hate listening to a podcast when the audio is just ass.
Yep,
Hate it,
because that's
man.
all a podcast is, low key.
So many podcasts that get started just audio quality ass. I don't like that. I can't stand it. Some people can listen to it, but it's not
for real,
gonna.
though.
It won't grow at that.
Kind of like when we were doing our Zoom sessions.
Yeah.
I did not like those sessions.
Yeah, it was tough.
That's what stopped me as well. I was like, I'm not doing a podcast through Zoom. it's just not. I can't do it, and it doesn't work visually with everything I'm doing now. It just wouldn't work.
Right.
I could have done it, but
No, the conversations were hard to do.
Yeah.
One person can't hear another person.
Exactly.
2 people talking at the same time.
Motherfuckers sound like they on
especially with
auto-tune.
multiple. Yeah. Y'all had up to like what 4, 5, 6 people.
We
on
had
there at the
guests.
same time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we was busting our guests on that motherfucker.
So yeah, that didn't work for me. But just research. You gotta like figure out. I can't just give out like all the jewels.
Yeah.
Right.
And hit me up if you want to start a podcast. I will help you 100%. I'll tell you what to get for your budget. I got whatever.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
He said that
No,
shit.
straight
Hit him up.
Straight it down. It might take a little bit. Might take a little bit.
Right here. Put the at the bottom of the screen. Right here.
Yeah.
Soon as he
No,
said it.
hit my line straight up.
And make sure you comment on his post. So be like, hey, I'm probably your message request. So, you know. Because he going to be like, hey, I ain't see it.
I'll hit people back. Anything to teach anybody. I'm not the greatest teacher, but like
Yeah.
anything I can add value to, like I'm in.
Nah, dead ass.
Anything.
Gotcha.
If it's dope, I'm not gonna add value.
If it's dope.
I'm not gonna add value to
It
bullshit.
has to be dope.
That's
Yeah.
true. Ain't going to put
And I'll
shit in the dress.
Run your
Yeah.
ideas by me too. I'll tell you if that shit's ass or not.
Damn.
I feel you.
I got you on that too.
You know what? You should probably do reaction videos. I'm thinking about doing reaction videos, man.
Yeah.
To people's music.
Yeah, I want to do reaction videos. I don't want to do reaction videos with me.
I'll do it. Y'all ain't gonna like my face though. I will.
No? Oh, God.
What Kevin Samuels got to do with a reaction
Who's
video?
that?
Oh my
He can react to
goodness.
anything. Kevin
Yeah.
Samuels is he's a YouTuber
Mm-hmm.
who does he gives like life advice basically to men and women.
Mm-hmm.
So he got more popular on the interwebs about some of the comments he's given to women on
Basically, women that's looking for men that are high value, that want to be taken care of and pampered
Oh,
for the rest of
word.
their life.
And he's
And
just-
he
I may have seen this guy.
he's
yeah,
giving
you've seen him. You definitely seen him.
he's giving very very straightforward advice
Yeah.
and sometimes
Oh, people can't take that.
he
I
can be a
have
little
they
not
can't take the
heard
honesty.
any of
or
this.
I mean, he come off a little rude. You can't tell somebody the same size as Emmitt Smith and think that's no.
If they are
What?
the same size as Emmitt Smith.
And what?
Don't you can tell somebody that you don't have to say you built like a football player to give them advice. You don't have to say that.
You don't have to
But
say
more
it.
than likely, I didn't see the whole clip, but more than likely she probably was coming with some energy that was negative, so he probably
Okay.
was coming right back to her.
Hey man,
With
I
the-
just
I gotta see this shit on that.
you're gonna laugh. It's
Yeah, you
it's
gotta-
just you're gonna laugh because it's funny, but it's
It's fucked up, but it's
Yeah.
funny.
But
Yeah.
it's,
Oh, I love all that
Okay.
shit.
Just one of those.
I'm
Okay.
terrible. My private life on the internet, like I'll be watching wild shit.
You ever watch Jesse Lee Peterson?
Who is that?
Look him up on YouTube. You ever seen? You know what I'm talking about?
Jason Lee?
Jesse Lee Peterson.
No. Who that?
He has like his own like he's like a black older black dude that's like very right
Oh, is
wing.
that the one where Amber Rose was on his show?
Yeah.
And he was like,
Why are you a slut?
yeah.
Oh shit. Ooh,
I remember
straight
that.
Yeah,
forward.
he's definitely a fucking Republican. Older black Republican dude that interviews anybody.
Gotcha.
Shit is funny.
I'll watch. That's the thing. I love to laugh.
Amazing.
The more fucked up it is, the harder I laugh. Bro. It's bad.
It's some funny shit.
It's
boy.
terrible, bro.
It's some funny shit.
Wow.
I got a terrible,
sense
not a
of humor.
terrible sense of humor, but like fucked up. My shit's fucked up. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
A
man.
little dark,
Hey,
a little. Hey.
any humor I can
I miss
get
the
a hold of.
I miss the good old days, bro. You know what I'm saying? High
When-
school days. Woo. I
Yeah,
miss
son.
that table.
Wow.
I miss the lunch table, bro.
And
Oh
gangs
my
of fucked up shit to
God.
people.
Oh my
laughing
God.
in their face.
Oh my god.
With no fear of getting shot up.
I remember, I'm gonna tell you one of the jokes. One of the first jokes I heard when I was a freshman in high school. This is when I realized, oh, niggas came to fucking roast today.
Yeah.
This is not middle school.
With the flamethrower.
Freshman year, this is when, I'm a little older, so this is what fucking, what's the movie B2K had?
You Got Served?
You Got Served.
I don't know why.
And it was a move they did, right? Where like they was moving through the crowd or some shit. And it was a girl that kind of like walked like that. They was like, bro, she like the nigga doing it. I was like, oh my God. The whole gym was in uproar over this nigga joke. And I was like, nigga, I gotta be careful. My mama still dressing me. I gotta be careful out here, man. God damn.
In our lunchroom, we had some chick we called somebody mama because she wore like long skirts and like sweater vests and had these big glasses, hair always pulled back and a ponytail. And they go, oh shit, there goes somebody mama. She would never say anything to anybody. So when like somebody mama come around, everybody just get quiet. Oh shh, that's somebody mama.
Why is that?
That's somebody mama. Oh my, somebody mama. Oh my, that is a great name.
Bro, niggas was knocking shit out
Oh
the
my
park
God.
with them damn jokes, boy. You had to.
Somebody mama. I used to
Somebody
go home,
mama.
do homework, and laugh to myself when I used to say somebody mama.
So I had to go out to school. I had to stay at the school because I played basketball. So that was just like more roasting, like,
Oh yeah.
bro. And I did not. I never really dressed the best my freshman year in high school, man. Niggas was coming after me. Hey, Derek, come here real quick, bro. Let me see you fit. Let me see you fit, boy.
Like that?
Come here real quick. Oh, that nigga on the fat forms today. No. Don't get dressed yet. We ain't going to practice yet.
Damn.
Nah. Nigga on the full fat form. A fat form jersey, nigga? Okay. My nigga clean today. I'm like,
Oh my god, that's so rude.
I hate myself. I hate my mama. I hate everybody that's involved with my fucking
my
wardrobe right
goodness.
now.
Derek is the first person I met of the guys that I feel like
It was roasting me.
pick
He was
on,
the one that
and
got
he
picked
grew up,
on.
and I'm like, damn, that's how y'all used to
It
feel.
was roasting my ass, bro. It was roasting my ass.
I never got it like that.
I was
Bro.
over there,
That-
bro.
I-
Stayed
I went
quiet
to like a
school.
private Christian school, like all the way up.
Yeah.
Bro, I got.
That's prime time roasting right there.
Oh
I'll
my
be
god.
DK
Not prime
Burning.
time.
No. I never got it. So like, I'm assuming. So I never went to public school. I don't fucking know.
I was like the regular, non-popular guy on the
You're just a
basketball
regular
team.
dude. Yeah.
But on the basketball team. So you're around the popular niggas
Yeah.
that like to
Yeah.
roast people.
Right.
So in regular school hours, you cool, right? But after school, you the ain't shit people that we
Final bell
roasting.
ring, this nigga
He's like,
Derek's
oh,
stomach start to turn.
Shit. Like it's like I already knew what time it was. Like I remember one time, bro. I'm sharing this story.
This is
fucking
why you
once.
get picked
I'm sharing this fucking story once, okay?
on.
And
Share
it's
the story
recorded,
once.
so
Don't
we
miss
could
it.
My
play
mom,
it.
I remember my mom used to do foster care, right? So she used to have like, she never got kids that was older than me, just like a year or two younger than me, right? And like we used to have to go to these little functions with foster kids and stuff like that. They would give them like free shoes or clothes or whatnot. And I remember they gave my mom whole household Shaqs. Shaqs, bro. Now, listen. The Shaqs look like low top. They look like low top forces, right?
Oh man.
So me and the kid, like they were like my little brother at the time. So we know, like, oh hell no. We like, man, hell no. I'd rather.
But you had to like.
But my mom was
dress it
like,
up for them.
oh, I think she was like upset at how we was acting. She was like, y'all finna come over to these people function and y'all acting like y'all too good for these fucking shoes. Y'all wearing these shoes first thing Monday.
Oh shit.
Your ass included, Derek. I was like,
No.
like I was bro. So I'm the one in high school. They in middle school. I'm in high school. I'm like, nigga, y'all don't even fucking know what I gotta go through. Like it's like 6
Y'all think
a.m.
y'all got it, yeah.
Bro, 6 a.m. I'm trying to figure out like what fit can I do to like get these niggas off of me. I got practice tomorrow. These niggas is bro. I'm gonna get tossed around. So I'm literally
You didn't put another pair of shoes in the
Yeah,
backpack?
you didn't put
no.
that.
But my mama was like, she was like, I never brought a bunch of like, this is like freshman year, so I already got like a bunch of books, like the freshman look, bags all the way full.
Yeah.
So I carrying extra clothes. The only clothes I had was gonna be like my gym locker stuff, my practice stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shit, I gotta still go past the cafeteria to go to the gym if I'm gonna change. When I tell you, the motherfuckers caught my ass. Hold up!
Oh my God.
Hold up! This nigga got on fucking Shaq. Them bitches clean, boy. Damn.
Oh my God. Damn.
Bro, that was a what, bro. I hated my mama the whole week. I hated the whole week.
Yeah.
I hated her the whole week. I wanted to.
I bet you
boy.
never. They gave something to them jits, and you never said another motherfucker.
Bro, they was like, bro, we finna throw these on the power line. They was like, we finna throw these up. We finna throw these up for Derek. I'm like, bro. After that, I was like, it was to the point where I was like, I want to work I want a job at Busch Gardens so bad just to get George. Like, I'm finna like you know how niggas were like, man, I can't wait to grow up and be this rich nigga so I can flex on the hoes that they want me.
Right.
I just wanted the shoes. Like, you know what? As soon as I got my job at Busch Gardens, that was the first thing I bought. And niggas still roasting me for shoes. niggas still roasting me for getting nice shoes.
Did you buy Team Jordans though?
Nah, but niggas was roasting me like it was like you know.
Oh, this nigga finally got some.
Yeah, like when you first go to like first day of school, you gonna probably got maybe 3-4 pair of shoes if that. Yeah. Right. So I had like 10, and it was like a thing like, oh, he ain't re-wearing the shoes. Where you gonna run next? Like, I'm like, I can't fucking win. You know what I mean?
But
I had to wear Shaqs.
But that one had to feel better.
They was used to
it. Damn sure felt, bro.
That one feels a lot better than
them Shaqs, because the fact it was like my mom making me wear this shit.
How many times did you wear the Shaqs?
I only had to wear them once. I wore them once. She was like, on Monday, all y'all wearing them. So they ass went to the middle school bus stop. I went to the high school. I was like, man, this. See y'all later. See y'all back at home, bro.
Looking down.
Like, this some whack ass shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I had Shaq Forces. That's what the fuck I had, bro.
Shaq. Were they black?
Them bitches were white and red. Them bitches was white and red, bro. I tried to get the fit off, but I was like,
at least they wasn't black.
Bro, white and red.
Shaq Force energy. Back then.
It was a tough time, man. You ever had an embarrassing outfit you wore at school?
That's the thing. We had uniforms.
Oh, uniforms. See,
that's
so you could just get off wearing. So you could wear whatever sneakers you wanted.
Yeah, the sneakers, but you had to have certain colors or some shit like that.
See,
What?
I don't like.
Threw it over here to me.
None of that.
maybe it might be the fan. It might be the fan.
Y'all
too.
want me to go get the Lysol? It's in the car.
It's like little something.
Because sometimes when I talk for a long time, I end up kind of like choking a little bit.
Before I got here, like I woke up this morning feeling like.
It's because you got that shot.
This morning.
So you're gonna be like that for a little bit.
Bro, I've been
Getting
Googling
zinc,
like a
vitamin
too.
D, vitamin C. You don't want COVID.
You tag on the show. You don't want COVID.
You do not want COVID.
Shit,
like
man.
Fucking, what's the movie? Dewey, you don't want part of this shit.
what movie was that?
Walk hard.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
You don't want no part of this
Bro,
shit.
we was just watching that shit at Tyree House the other day, bro.
Oh, I love that
Walk
movie
hard
so much.
That's funny, bro.
So goddamn good, bro.
Oh my god.
We're doing pills, uppers and downers.
You want part of this? Bro. Leon, that's Leon, man. That was Leon. He'll forever be Leon to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leon Phelps.
Yeah.
Leon Phelps, exactly.
Well, you had a question before that too, I think.
Damn, I said something about like an embarrassing outfit or something.
Oh
yeah.
No.
Oh no.
We were talking about the shoes. We can wear whatever shoes as long as they were like white or blue or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like you can only do 2 colors or some shit like that. But yeah. We
that was
weren't really into shoes like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had some
I had
somewhere in there.
We had uniform when I was in fifth
you
grade.
Like in middle school or something.
You would have known.
Yeah, middle school is about time I stopped wearing.
You didn't have no Shaqs.
Nobody fucking.
Nobody knew.
God, what?
It's white kids, bro. They don't fucking.
They don't make fun of people.
It ain't the white kids from now that think they can. You should see these little white boys.
I was around.
These
I'm
little
sure.
white
Yeah,
boys.
grass, boy.
I'm sure, yeah.
Ghetto ass
You went to
niggas.
tech, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No.
But
I went to Van Buren Middle School.
It's to the point where I want to cook the little white boys in my school.
Damn.
Like, that's Supreme fake. No.
Damn.
And
They
then Tech
was
had
I don't
people
do-
from all over. Like you
don't
could
do
be anywhere and went to Tech. So it was like you was getting roasted by niggas living in West Tampa, Riverview, all that.
If
That's
you
so
didn't know how to dress, you better know how to crank. That was the only way to get out of shit.
Or you
That's-
better be good at something.
Yeah.
Like
better-
playing basketball or
That's
football.
true.
Or fighting.
Yeah, or fighting.
That's like
And
typical
basketball was my
culture
thing. That was
in
my
high
out.
school. You're
See, I didn't grow up here.
good at something. I was on the
Basketball
step
was my
team.
out, bro. That was my out.
That's
If
your out.
anything,
I knew how to
could
make
play ball.
beats on the table.
See, look at that.
That's what got me out
I was
of
on
all
the
my
step
shit.
team, captain. You're not gonna talk about me.
Yeah, I
See, that's how.
Captain.
I don't know if I would have made it, bro. I would have been out here.
You'd have been straight.
Nah, you was
That's one of those
I don't know,
survival
bro.
of the
When I was-
fittest
he hung
things.
out
When
with
I
the
was a
goth
kid,
kids.
I was a feeble little motherfucker. Though. That's for sure.
You would have made it, man.
I don't know if
The
yeah.
survival of the fittest. You
I would
would
cry in
find
a
your
minute,
niche.
bro. I'd be out here and then I'd be cry baby boy. Like,
Yeah, freshman year was
Yeah.
the moment that like it fucked up everything. Like I couldn't, if I wanted to be cool,
You
it was
didn't go out there with your friends like from 8th grade?
nah. Because most of my friends went to the area school, Wharton High School.
Oh wow.
I went to Tech for basketball. The coach wanted me to play basketball there, so I was like, I knew some people, but we wasn't friends
So
like
you
that.
got recruited on the low.
Yeah, but
So you was out here.
but that's how at first that's why I felt good. Like I'm out here play ball. You know what I mean? Like
No.
whatever.
Were you nice?
And those
felt
Negroes
like I
broke your
was.
countenance.
Bro, it was the star player of our school who was also a freshman who felt like he was like a 17-year-old freshman. That motherfucker was huge. He was a big dude, right? Me and him had the same shop class, like business or whatever, and he was failing in the class that
It's
I was.
always the stars
I had an A in the
failing.
class. He had an F in the class and became ineligible, but he was like averaging 25 points a game as a freshman on varsity, right?
Jesus Christ.
So we in study hall. Coach Jay at the time was going over reports. And he's like, how the hell? What the fuck? And he seen that me and this nigga was in the same class, same period. I had an A, he had an F.
That nigga
He
there.
called my ass from the
Link up
freshman.
together.
We was all the way on this side, and the varsity was on this side. He said, Derek, come here. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit, what's going on? He's like, that's your new study partner today. I was like, the motherfucker over here twisting his dress. Like, I was like, man, this is not going to go well, bitch. I already wear
my
Shaq, so I got to not do this shit.
Oh my
This ain't gonna go well.
goodness.
Man, just
This
get.
sound like a
just
scene
get
from
my
Coach
homework.
Carter or something.
Bring it to me before we go in class, man. Fuck that. You remember Cecil, right? Cecil Coleman, motherfucker was huge, larger than life. He was the guy, right? He was the guy
Damn.
that was like the star player of the basketball team, and I was just giving that nigga my homework, bro. I felt like I was being bullied.
Gave
on
him
the
a,
Allegedly.
he got up to a C.
Allegedly, you were doing.
basketball.
that.
He had to be getting eligible.
They
Yeah.
might take your diploma away, bro.
Allegedly.
They might take your shit.
Might
bro.
take my shit away.
Allegedly,
Later.
that happened.
Alleged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sprinkle that allegedly in there.
sprinkle a little legend. Shit. Oh, let's go over some of these topics real quick
I
before
was
we get
about
up out
to
of
say, we
here.
still gonna talk about the music.
Let's go over these little topics,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I mean,
In fact, I'm gonna get cozy back here.
Black Star
Go
having
ahead,
a
man. Go
podcast.
ahead, go ahead.
hey,
Mortal Kombat. We watch
What do
Mortal
you say
Kombat.
Who watched Mortal Kombat?
I watched
watched
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat was good, man.
Yeah.
I saw
Put
that
the
thing
link quick.
IMAX.
You watched
It
it?
was great.
What you thought about it?
It was all right.
He didn't
see,
like
see why he ain't got
He
no
didn't
mic?
like it.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I'm glad there's gonna be a part 2.
You saw Mortal Kombat?
Nah, I might watch it tonight.
Yeah,
It's
do that.
definitely a good
Somebody
action
told me
movie.
about it. That's the thing. It's like I don't fuck with comic book movies. That
I feel
much.
you, I
It's
feel
not
you.
my-
I
it's
I
not
only
my
watched
shit.
it because my mom been playing it since I was a kid. So.
It's good action.
But yeah,
Your mom be on
Good
the
action,
shit
bro.
like
I'll
that?
fuck with it.
It's good action. I'm telling you right now.
I'll give it. So that's what I do too. I'll give things
That's
like
what's
15
up.
minutes.
Yeah.
If you can't get me in 15 minutes,
No,
I mean, the
first
first
15
15 minutes
The
will
intro
get you.
finna get you.
Okay.
If it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, the intro definitely finna
Scorpion.
get
Alright,
you.
I'll check it out.
The intro
Yeah.
gonna get you. You're gonna be like, all right, cool.
Is
Well,
it like CGI type shit or like it's live action?
Only
it's
one
live action.
person.
Live action.
Goro's the
Goro.
only.
Yeah,
on
Goro
the
about
was like
show.
the
Natara?
Hulk of the fucking show or whatever
Gotcha.
with 4 arms.
Yeah, her too.
Natara,
But yeah, Mortal Kombat was cool. I wasn't expecting like some.
This is YouTube? That's ass on YouTube?
Yeah, man.
That's how it go down.
Blurred ass,
Oh,
but
it's blurred. Okay, it's blurred.
They
Hometown
blur
wants
the
to
crack.
make a
They blur the
BET
crack. The
uncut.
cheeks. Eligible.
Yo, BET Uncut, shout out to you.
Hey, man.
You helped me through, you know what I'm saying?
Many a
A
time.
time. Damn.
target audience 17 and under. That's
17 and under.
all I was watching.
That shit was ill,
Even
bro.
though they played it at 3 a.m.
And then on the commercials and shit, switch it over to
White
that Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, when
commercial, that
They
whole
used
block,
to
that
have
hour
a-
block.
Hey, I caught a nipple on that one time, bro. They
Wow.
ain't blurred. I caught one, bro. It was like
saw
on a
nipple?
reflection.
That
It
shit
was a
was looking
reflection.
Oh,
He was
damn.
looking
They,
hard.
remember they was doing the
Real.
fire truck shit, and they had the girls
Yeah.
there, and then like on the reflection on the fire truck, I saw it, and I was like, oh shit, they don't
Is
even.
Girls Gone Wild
They ain't
still
even catch
going?
Boy.
I might cop, bro. Just for
There's
like,
no way.
OnlyFans. In the
I might
world of
cop, bro.
OnlyFans.
Hey,
If you cop and leave it in the plastic, them thing might be worth some money.
I'd be
That's
NFT
true.
right now.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey man,
NFT.
I just remember after After BT Uncut.
I might buy.
Caught this nigga on 4K.
No, I ain't caught because I'm straight up.
Straight up.
It'd be a DVD with the extra light packaging.
Oh my
Remember the
goodness.
gospel shit that come on right after?
Oh yeah,
At 3
that
o'clock.
one dude that was on J. Cole's Born Sinner.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I was sick, I was watching a lot of BET, and there's this dude named Peter Popoff. First sounds like a rapper name.
That's cool.
They don't
That's
have a
name.
website,
He
that's
be
for sure.
selling spring water, like holy spring water, and people be getting checks.
Straight up.
I want to know, you being sick, why did that lead you to watch more BET?
I was watching BET like crazy. I have no idea. It was just the fact of being,
Jazz,
you
I'm
know.
gonna pass away with my people.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? It was crazy. You know, so last Sunday,
Can't find it.
my internet was tripping. my internet was tripping last Sunday. Like I had no Wi-Fi, no shit like that or whatever. I had like to redo like my whole login
Yeah.
because they had my shit from like the last apartment, whatever. So I couldn't play the game. I couldn't do shit. So I just cut on the TV and I was watching BET.
BET, I don't know.
So
it's
this
like
shit is
when
good?
you
On
sick,
like cable.
It's like a
you
nigga
watch
they
default.
got
TV?
this new show
Yeah,
called
I was just like,
Trap
damn.
Queens.
My
They have,
default is always Comedy Central.
They had life. Life was
my
on
default.
there.
That's my
And then,
default.
what
do
was they
do
playing when I was watching?
I used to fuck with Speed Channel.
Rush Hour was on. They was playing
Speed, I
Rush Hour
remember
like
Speed
3
Channel
times.
Because they had all the car shit on there.
That and History. I used to fuck with History Channel heavy.
History Channel is like,
Modern Marvels, dog? Come on, son.
Man, I was watching Life. And the thing is, I realized that when I used to watch movies on TV,
There's a lot of ass on this TV.
I told you.
For the people that's want to know,
There's gonna
what
be a
we
little baby
watching,
video or
we
Young Dolph.
watching
Video.
Penguin by
This young
Keith
Dolph
Rock
for
and
Keith
Young
Rock,
Dolph.
right?
go,
Yeah.
go, 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 go.
Oh yeah.
Forgot people were still doing that. I haven't watched a music video in a long time.
Hey
dude.
man,
Yeah.
I watched it
Sorry,
quite.
I cut you off.
When WAP came out, I watched that shit 4 or 5 times in a row. Like how is this?
This is when he was in moan rooms and shit.
I wasn't in Moan Rooms. I saw the Moan Room. I saw the Moan Room. I was in it, got out. You know what I mean? It's like you know how the Clubhouse pop up and you click on the notification and it just automatically puts you
You
in the
see
room.
how he got to explain to you?
Because you over here trying to put me out.
What room? I'm lost.
You never heard of Clubhouse? You never used Clubhouse?
I don't have Clubhouse.
We don't
It's,
either.
it's whack now. Nobody
Only
uses that shit
Apple.
for real.
Oh, they don't be on it no more like that.
No, you
Sure.
know what? Twitter's
You got an
starting to do
invite,
their own Clubhouse thing.
Yeah.
Don't
too.
you get invite or some shit?
Yeah, Kenna put me on. You know what I mean?
Can you hook me up? Yeah, man.
But it's not worth it, bro. But I seen one.
I just want it because if people have it, I want it. You know.
It's so funny.
There was some moments on there. I was there for when Joe Budden and what's the name, the King of Houston,
Academic. Oh,
Jay Prince.
The
I
only
remember
one
that
I listened
moment.
to
That
was
was
the
weird.
academics one. That was the most.
Oh yeah, I remember that
interesting
one
to me.
too.
I don't fuck with that nigga for some reason.
They didn't either.
Jiddo. Oh.
What's the name? Erica Badu called him.
I don't fuck with him.
Something about a donut.
Jerry.
What he?
She said, "You look like Jerry, just Jerry." The whole episode.
That was
the thing
Erica,
is,
right?
she knew what she wanted
Shout
to
out
say,
the
but she just
queen.
wanted to drag it on.
That
Shout
was
out
funny.
Erica Badu for
I
cooking
love
that
her.
man.
Yes.
Oh, Dave Chappelle and Black Star,
Star.
Mos Def and Tyler Kweli are doing a podcast.
Yes.
I heard about that shit.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They coming out with a podcast soon.
And apparently they've
have
been
a date?
recording it the whole time
date
he
yet.
was doing all of these little comedy specials. So,
Oh, so it's pre-recorded.
so you know he has plenty of
Yeah,
guests that
that's
might
gonna
have
be
slid
so
through.
good.
Pre-recorded. Okay.
That's gonna be
So he
good.
probably
Are
he
they put it
started
behind
it.
a paywall? Or is it free?
See, that's the thing. I
That's
don't know.
what I want to know.
I don't know because I don't know. He had like, it wasn't saying like some Apple or no Spotify. It was like some
Yeah,
other
they
company.
just said they was going to be doing a podcast. So,
It might be. You might have to pay.
so
for
I
that
think
shit.
this.
You
I
might
think
pay
it
for
already
I might
happened.
But you know what? If it's an MP3 of it, it's gonna be somewhere.
Yeah.
Pirate that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm getting back into pirating, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Allegedly.
YouTube to MP3.
Allegedly.
YouTube-
Alleged.
Alleged.
No.
Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
that's what we talking about.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
He talking
Oh my
about I am the
goodness.
captain now.
Nah, I forgot. Yo, like internet's good now.
Yeah.
Internet's fast now because the problem was
Oh, yeah.
it take goddamn forever. Even torrents, it took.
I used
Doing
to do
research last
torrents
night, I
so
found
many
out
times.
that you could possibly get the Money Bag Yo album in 30 seconds.
The what?
Stop it.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I downloaded
Moneybag
that.
Yo album.
Somebody I know downloaded the album in 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, the album.
So it's good for DJ purposes. And
Yeah,
I
it is.
talked to this young man plenty of times. And
YouTube to MP3 is
That-
also
that
one of
the
your best
inspiration for you
things.
coming out with these mixes.
oh yeah, I just got to start coming out with something, man.
You slapping
I'm gonna
niggas?
try to come out with something every 2 weeks. or every time I like get enough songs and I'm like, yeah, this is enough songs to play on the mix. So that's what the slaps came from. So that was volume 1. So it's just gonna keep coming out. Volume 2, 3, 4, 5 until the, you know.
Yeah, follow my boy Raul on SoundCloud,
Did I
man,
hear
for the
something
slaps.
about animation or something on a podcast? Am I tripping?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's
Talking
that's my
sneakers?
sneaker. That's my sneaker cartoon. I got a sneaker
There's some out
cartoon.
there?
Oh yeah, there's plenty out there.
Quite a
man.
few. I
What-
like your shoes.
how do I
I
get
like
to
your
it?
shoes on YouTube. I like your CHOUX.
It's like chalks.
all together.
I like your chucks.
Like,
Chops.
I like your.
Let me see how popping
like
it is
shoes,
on
CHOUX.
CHOUX.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Is it? Oh, it's somebody else. Oh, it had a space because it had a space in it.
Oh.
There's no space. You
That's
take the
funny.
space out. That's me right there.
Yeah.
Link in bio. The fuck?
The
Hell
three-
no.
Which Jordan?
Did I spell that? Oh, I
Oh,
put
you
you.
put the U, yeah.
Which
The
Hawaiian
hyper Royals. Yeah, nah, I ain't getting them shits.
Mm.
So that be that. You know, don't nobody get no shoes anymore.
Tell me about what you think about the currency NFT project.
Dog, I ain't get it.
Hold on, so it's one album.
It's one album that he sold on his Jet Life Apparel website.
You had to bid for it or something?
You had to, I don't know, because I didn't even go to it. As much of a fan as I am, I still didn't pull up. But yeah, you went, and I think anybody who bought it, like, you can buy it. Just like you're buying a piece of merchandise.
So you can
or
buy
a
it
piece
from
of
that person
apparel.
who bought it?
You buy it from the site.
Okay.
So you buy it from the site. I don't know if it's still up there or not. You go to the Jet Life Apparel website, you buy it, and then I guess after they got all their orders, they're
Yeah.
gonna start sending them out to people.
Wow.
Are these things? Are NFTs like? Is that really? Gonna
That's
be
the
a
new
thing?
thing.
I know it's the new thing, but is it gonna be a thing? I don't know.
I feel like it
I'm tired
would.
of doing more stuff.
I feel you on
You're
that.
gonna have
But
to
this
You know
more
what I'm
stuff
saying?
might
I
get
don't
you
wanna-
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
but I'm still.
Yeah, I don't know how true.
I
it
feel-
is.
I
Be
feel
alright.
you.
that
You know what I'm
digital
saying?
money is starting to
I
be
feel you
a
100%.
thing.
If I'm 40 and make like say 80,000, I'll be cool.
I feel you.
You know
I
what I'm
feel you,
saying?
man.
I'm chill with that.
Yeah, no, I
Adjusted
feel
for
you.
inflation.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm trying to get my mom on NFTs because she
I don't-
does a
I
lot
don't
of
need them,
digital
Billy.
art.
I would like.
I mean, trust. I would be
I would like.
wilding
I would like.
with $1 million for sure.
Yeah.
Just look at this shit.
You see why he does not have a mic?
Maybe, but maybe not.
You see why you don't have a mic?
I mean,
No, he
yeah,
needs a mic.
extra lives
He need a-
cost money.
You know, he needs a mic with a
Definitely.
button.
With a button, yes.
That's how they do it on the 9 Club podcast.
Just mute that bit.
Huh?
Just mute that bit. It was like, turn that off. Turn it
But
off.
what Currency has been doing is he's been putting up little snippets of songs on Instagram that are on the project, and they come with like little animations to it.
That's
So
cool.
that way you could at least preview it to see. If you follow him, you could preview it and see if you like any of the tracks. I mean, it's typical Currency music. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
cool.
Somebody just did a write up on him being the most successful humble rapper. I was like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Shout out to Currency, man. I like to see when he like, adapts to just like newer things but still being himself
Yeah.
with his product. Like,
I think he's great at doing that, being himself but still like innovating.
yeah.
Because for a while I was like, so you just gonna keep releasing mixtapes
Yeah.
and shit? Like, but then he started releasing clothes, did a little hobby race car shit, you know what I'm saying? That I guess a lot of people are into. So it was cool to see him adapt.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Damn. We got anything else you want to talk about?
Shock G, rest in peace. Tampa
yeah,
native.
got H.
Tampa native.
The
Shock
Rest in
G.
peace, Shock G,
It's
man.
your chance
One of the
to
founders
do
of
the
Digital Underground.
That's why everybody's posting them, bro.
Do the Humpty
Yeah.
Hump.
When that happened,
This just
Couple
he just
days
passed
ago.
away like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2-3 days ago.
Yeah.
I keep seeing
It
saw the
comes
post
in
and I was like,
threes,
everybody's
man.
just fucking with Shock G right now.
Yeah, he
The video with him talking about Snoop and
yeah. He was, Digital Underground. That's where basically Tupac started from, and I don't know. It
He
hasn't
was
reported.
found
I'm
in a
late as fuck.
hotel.
Yeah, that's what I was in Tampa, right?
That's all. Yeah.
He's been living here.
Cause he stay here. He from here, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's from here. He's lived out in Oakland, California, and New York and whatnot, but he's originally from here. And yeah, man. Rest in peace to Shock G. Also, DMX's funeral was just yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That was a monster truck joint, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
had that.
Somebody showed me that. I
His
was like, that's
daughter
tight.
was rapping.
Yeah, Kanye West brought the Sunday Service Choir out. I guess they must have pieced things up because they was damn sure suing him for $1 million.
Who? Rough Ride?
The Sunday Service Choir was suing Kanye.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah. They were suing for like $1 million, saying that just owed wages for overtime and all that stuff. But I guess they must have pieced it up because they was at the Sunday. They did the whole thing at the funeral. He designed like the whole like stage and setup and everything.
He designed all of that too?
Yeah.
I was about to say that shit, dude. I mean, with all due respect, it's a funeral, but that shit did look cool.
Yeah. I saw Eve spoke.
Yeah.
Swizz.
He's doing Pac.
Yeah.
He's still back.
But yeah, the funeral was cool, man. Rest in peace, DMX.
Yeah.
It's like, what other more legends?
They come in threes. Like every time a major rapper actor
Yeah.
passes, it's like 2 more after that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And that was like all in the same week. It was DMX, Black Rob, and then Shaq G.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy because Black Rob like got out of
Damn,
the
yeah,
hospital,
Black Rob. Rest in
and
peace,
then
Black
next
Rob.
thing you know, like he passed away like 2-3 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Black Rob, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. I ain't trying to end this shit on no fucking. But nah, yo, shout out to you, bro, coming through. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Des.
y'all for letting me come through.
Hey, man.
Especially when I'm not even doing anything right now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just ill.
We
normally
just
what
kicking it,
everybody
bro.
does.
We just kicking it, man. We took a week off, so I know this episode's a little lengthy, but I'm pretty sure, people was like, yo, some people like, yo, I'll be listening to that shit every time y'all post it. That's why I try to make sure it's up by midnight. Because some cats be
I
like, yo.
said somebody was in the comments. I was like, oh, y'all actually watch it?
Somebody was in the comments.
Yeah, they was
Yeah.
like, y'all funny.
Might have to participate.
Right?
Yeah, man. So appreciate you guys for tuning in with us every week. This is episode 45 of the Beats and Chill podcast. Please make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at Beats and Chill 813 and on Twitter at Beats and Chill. Stay tuned because everybody's getting vaccinated. I'm probably gonna get vaccinated soon. That means events are coming back, and we definitely got some stuff in the works. But thank you guys for our new listeners and return listeners. And until next time, peace.
Bye.
Beautiful.